All right. So I guess now you understand what the plan was.
Absolutely. At Colts Law, we talk Indianapolis Colts football.
We're going to stick to what we know, fundamentals and technique, 1% better every day.
What's going on, Colts Nation? I'm Lawrence Owen. This is Colts Law, and you know what? What better way? Obviously, everybody knows this is a Colts channel, but we also pay attention to the NFL, right? We pay attention. Why? Because we need to know. We need to know what's going on the rest of the NFL. So, what are we doing here? What better way to know what's going on than to watch these two teams duke it out in the AFC Championship game so that we know what the Indianapolis Colts need to do to become a competitor next year. I want to thank everybody who's joining me live right now. Juiced Up 13, what's up? Appreciate you being here. Please, guys, do me a quick favor as you're watching this. Smash that like button. Please smash that like button. It helps analytics on YouTube. Let people know, hey, you like this show. And then if you like this show, and multiple people like this show, then that tells YouTube, hey, share this out to more people because people actually like what they're watching here. So thank you so much for the like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed and tag that notification bell so that you are notified next time I go live or upload a video, which I will be doing a lot of next week, a lot of video uploads. I got a film room already made, got all the stuff put out. All I got to do is put my commentary to it. Finally got one of those boxes filled. And, of course, you know, my Believe in Colts Tomorrow with DeQuell Jackson. But today, it's about the Cincinnati Bengals going to Arrowhead Stadium to take on those Kansas City Chiefs. Who's going to have a bigger day? Joe Burrow over here. Patrick Mahomes over here. We're going to find out. Who do you think will win this game? Well, I'll tell you what. There's a few people out there right now that are part of my Discord. You're more than welcome to come join the Discord. And if you want to join the Discord, feel free. How do you do that, you might ask? It's pretty darn simple, all right? You just use the link in the description of this video. Or not description, I'm sorry, in the chat. And boom, there it is. Shayla says, go Bengals and take the Browns with you. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. So I'm going to join the Discord right now and talk to a couple guys that are sitting there in my Discord currently. And find out their takes. So let's jump right on in here to the Discord real quick. We are in the Discord right now. We got a few people in here that's going to be watching this game and reacting to it, hanging out with everybody. Joe Thornburg is in here. Joe, what is your takes for this Cincinnati Bengals at the Kansas City Chiefs? Who you got and why?
Well, I don't know. I'm taking the Chiefs to win outright just because they've got the experience. They're on their home turf. Arrowhead's a really difficult place to play. But, I mean, it's two boat race offenses going here, and the defenses on either side aren't all that great. But I got to stick with the Chiefs in this one.
All right. Fair enough. That's kind of close to my take. Brandon, who do you have winning this game? And give me a reason why. Please try not to use Joe's.
Well, as good as I think the Bengals are to them to win, the Chiefs, if you look at the Chiefs offense, they got two of probably the best playmakers. Well, and yes, the Bengals have a lot of good playmakers, but they're all young and, they just been here. And I think the Chiefs they really started clicking at the right time. So I got to go Chiefs in this game.
All right. Joe B, what's up, man? What are your thoughts? Who are you picking and why?
I I'm actually going to pick the Bengals because they're a team that has nothing to lose. And teams that have nothing to lose just scare me. Like, they'll pull off the upset. And I can actually see this game going into overtime with McPherson kicking a field goal.
I understand that whole nothing to lose thing, but the Patriots had nothing to lose against the Bills in the wild card game, and we all saw how that went. But I assume that you're thinking that the Bengals have a little bit more established talent, apparently, than what the Patriots had over there when they were facing the Bills, correct?
Yeah, also with Joe Burrow and his connection with Jamar Chase, it's stronger than anything Mac Jones had with any of his wide receivers.
All right. That's fair enough. I appreciate all you guys letting me know. If you want to join the Discord, please use the link in the chat. It is open to all as long as you are respectful to others. Your opinion, whether you're a Colts fan or not, is most welcome. Thanks, everybody, and I will let you get back to watching your show. And that's that for the Discord. We are about 8 minutes from the stream. Curiosity to me, I want to know, who do you have in this game? Huh? Who do you have in this game? Shrayla says that crowd noise is going to be too much for the young Cincy team. Well, that's an issue, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It just depends. It's going to be an interesting game, in my opinion. Juiced Up's got the Bengals. Brandon Woods says, Trayless, as much as I agree, Joe B got sacked 9 times and wasn't phased. Yeah, against a Titans team. But, also, it's interesting. The Titans' passing offense is not quite what the Chiefs' passing offense is either. And, can the Cincinnati Bengals slow up that team enough, right, to where Joe Burrow's passing attack can make a difference? I'm just curious. What's up, Loyalist? Says, please smash the like button. Shrayla says he's got 200 on the Kansas City San Francisco Super Bowl. Wow. I wouldn't go there, but, it is what it is. That's an interesting take. I seriously think that the Rams win later on this evening. Skylar and Kirsten, I got KC, but Bengals covering. My heart says go Bengals, right? Because I think I'm with a lot of people who are not Kansas City fans who are just like, I don't want to see Kansas City get to the Super Bowl again. I'd like to see Joe Burrow, after his busted knee last year, make it to a Super Bowl. It'd be interesting. And it keeps the Chiefs out. But, but I think that there's just too much there. Bengals offensive line is not that good. Burrow will still be under pressure. I mean, you got Frank Clark. You got, Chris Jones sitting there. Chris Jones is going to eat y'all watched what Jeff Simmons did. Chris Jones, monster as well, all pro. I fully expect that to happen. And, as good as Joe Burrow was against the Titans with all that pressure, he wasn't under duress to have to score 35-plus points to win that game. He's probably going to need to do that against this Kansas City Chiefs game. Let me see here. There he is. Sitting here talking this whole time. I was wondering where you were, my guy. You was down in Texas.
I was hoping Monoway was putting that in there because I waited back here about 7 or 8 minutes, and I was like, well, I'll just put it in here. Maybe he'll realize I was back here.
Yeah.
I got my vacation wear on. My son was like, the Colts aren't playing. You rooting for anybody? I said, nope, not today. I had my vacation hat, so I was just like, I'll wait and enjoy.
There you go. All right, so who do you have in this game and why?
I would love to see the Bengals be able to complete the story that they've got going this year. But if I was to be honest with you, I think the Chiefs are going to win this. But I can honestly say I think if it's still at 7 and a hook, I'd take Cincinnati to cover.
Okay. All right. Inside the Horseshoe Podcast in here as well, saying I'd love to see the Bengals win. Their fans deserve it. You know, after, I mean, the last time they were in the Super Bowl, it was what, Ickey Woods, right? Running the football. And
Oh, wow.
so
Ickey
that
shuffle.
was, yeah, that's back in the 80s. Yeah, I'm old. I remember that. All right. So it is what it is. But, yeah, it'd be interesting to see him make it. And definitely a fan base that's been a long time coming to make it there, but you know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Guys, please don't forget to smash that like button. I much appreciate that very, very much. It'd help us out with the analytics. We got a few minutes left before the game starts. We got about, well, actually probably longer than what it actually says, because usually don't start at the 3 o'clock moment that it generally says it does. Yeah, I've already got into that event. So we got Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Mixon, Boyd. That's a pretty potent offense, but
yeah, this game's definitely lacking offensive potential. That's for sure.
Definitely. And it's funny because these are two teams. This is interesting because most analysts, including myself, have said for years what gets you deep into the playoffs is defense and an offensive line, right? That offensive line so you can protect your quarterback and run the football. Neither of these teams are known for their offensive lines. I mean, come on now. And yet here they are looking to have a shootout in the biggest AFC game of the year. What is going on here?
Well, I'll tell you what, there's that element of escapability that both of these young quarterbacks and stuff offer. But I'm telling you right now, guys, if they don't start getting some offensive lines, we may not get to see these type of matches over a long period of time, because one hit away, every time you stick a Joe Burrow or a Patrick Mahomes out there, you're sort of rolling the dice. So I think there's like a happy medium. You know what I mean? Can you keep your Tyreke Hills and Travis Kelce's and your Jamar Chases and stuff, but yet still be able to protect the quarterback out there that's running the shows?
Absolutely. I mean, we have noticed a lot of teams that have even good offensive lines, but they have scrambling quarterbacks like a certain Lamar Jackson. We saw what happened to him, this past season, where he missed games due to the fact that he got hurt, right? Carson Wentz can scramble. He got hurt because, pressure, got sacked, rolled up, He didn't miss games, but it's still, he got hurt enough to where it could affect him in his play the next few weeks. So,
and I mean, you look at RG3, you look at Andrew Luck, these are all quarterbacks that, they were Andrew Luck was more prone to throw, but he would run the ball.
Oh,
and even in his limited opportunities, he took a heck of a beating, and who knows? I don't even want to go there today, but who knows?
Right. Hopefully, no. I never wish for an injury, ever. I have respect for both these teams. Maybe not a specific fan base, because they've been a little bit rough. I'll give them credit, though. It's been a while in the making since they could actually do that. Have a great time. But it is. Ooh, I just got a new Patreon member, guys. Shout out. Let me jump in here and find out who just joined the Patreon, because that is freaking awesome. Who was that? Hold on, guys. I'm missing it. Smooth Fit. Appreciate you. He just donated $5 to my Patreon. Link is in the description where you could join our Patreon. It's only $5 a month. That's like a cup of coffee from your coffee house. Maybe less than, depending upon whether or not you want the Uber Grande size or whatnot, But, tons of great content. Patreon specific only content. There's times when you can join us during live streams every Thursday at 8 p.m. We just sit back and talk, whether it's sports or whatever. So, Patreon, appreciate you, Smooth Fit.
Smooth Fit. Check out the episode last week with Lawrence and DeQuell and Believe. You get to see all the extras and stuff, and you'll get a couple nice little nuggets there.
Absolutely. Finally joined, he said. Yes, finally joined. And we appreciate it a lot.
Absolutely.
Now, here's a lot of our Patreons also are part of our Discord, where we come in and we talk all the time. You know, it's like a community in there. And I do have the link to my Discord in the chat. I will drop that link again. But let some people know a little bit about the Discord and why you are part of the Discord, Loyalist.
Well, the Discord is just it. First off, it's not team specific. So if you're a Texans fan, or if you're a Jags fan or something like that, and you want to sit there and just get a little scoop behind the scenes on AFC South, or we've got a lot of New England Patriots and Steelers fans, and well, not a lot of Steelers fans. Joe needs some more company in there in that department. But no, guys, like I said, it's just we have different age groups, different mentalities. We got the guys that are rub some dirt on it, and then we have all the analytical side. So you get to see a lot of different points of view and perspectives on the game of football or cricket or cooking or just whatever it is that everybody feels like talking about. It's a good time.
Well, yeah, absolutely. One great thing about our Discord is that we got people from everywhere. Not just all across the country, but other countries as well. And you get ideas on different, not just sports and teams, but also foods, because I love food, and food from different regions and across the world is awesome. We're looking at the kickoff right now as Kansas City is set to kick it off to Cincinnati. And there we go. The game begins.
All right, let's go.
All right, it goes up the back of the end zone. So it looks like Joe Burrow is going to be starting at the 25. What's up?
What type of points do you think in this game?
Oh, I'm looking at both of them scoring 30 plus.
Okay, so shootout then. All right.
Yeah. Either a shootout or, there could be some turnovers in this game too, right?
Yes, sir. Especially if a certain quarterback thinks they got to press to try to keep up with somebody.
Yep, exactly. All right, so it looks like we got Burrow under center, single setback, man in motion. Is that Uzuma? I think it is. Chase now in motion. Takes a snap. That's a handoff to the running back. Goes right off right tackle. Picks up about 3. I think is where they're going to mark him down. We got 2nd down and 7 coming up.
Man, I'll tell you right now, if Mixon can get a good game going today, Kansas City's going to have their hands full.
Yep. Oh, yeah, definitely. That'll help keep that high-flying Chiefs offense off the field, too.
Yeah.
And Mixon ain't no joke. He just needs a better offensive line as well. We got shotgun running back to the left. Quick pass out to Chase on a wide receiver screen. Sheds a tackle in the backfield to pick up an additional 2 yards. Gets to the 30. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Lucky, because he was almost tackled for about a 4-yard loss on that play. Wow. You are watching this, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, the first drive, I always like to pay real close attention and see what type of energy the offense is bringing.
Absolutely. Burrow and shotgun. Mixon to his right. We got spread receivers, tight end in motion. Split receivers now. Takes a snap. Quick 2-step drop. Whoo, what a play right there by the linebacker to knock that ball down, because that was a 1st down catch. That was a quick pass out.
Wow.
And that linebacker, was that the happy linebacker? Yes, the happy linebacker gets his arm in there and knocks it down. Gay
that was
is
a good throw too. Oof.
Gay forcing a punt here. Awesome. 4th down and 5 at the 30-yard line. Ball snapped. Ball is kicked. And he's just going to let the ball bounce, and he should have not done that. He should have ran up and grabbed that sucker, because now it's 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Had he had a fair caught that ball, it would have been 1st and 10 at the 35. Wow, what a poor decision there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's going to be sitting there going back to the sideline going,
right?
Just try to get away from all the coaches.
Patrick Mahomes and shotgun. McKinnon to his left. Split receivers. Now it's Kelsey in motion. Takes the snap. That's a handoff to McKinnon, who weaves in and out of the line, runs right up the gut, and Cincinnati just gave up 8 yards on the ground.
What a drive starter. What
Right.
a drive starter.
So you think we'll see more McKinnon than we will CEH this game?
You have the last couple weeks, so I mean, if they stay to script, yeah, but it's early. I mean, CH is definitely a weapon.
Yep, definitely. Mahomes and shotgun on 2nd down and 3. They're calling it 3. I'm gonna say 2, but they say 3. I guess it looks more like 2 to me. Quick pass out to McKinnon down the sideline. Easy 1st down. High steps across. Picks up about 12 on that pass play. Wow.
You need 2? I'll give you 2 first downs. How's that?
Right. Wow. Man. He had all day to throw that, too. They only
Yes,
rushed 3. They only rushed 3. How do you only rush 3 against Patrick Mahomes? Now, obviously, they're playing a little bit of zone, because you kind of got to play zone against a Patrick Mahomes style quarterback. But
yeah,
man, rushing 3, you got to get some pressure on him too, though. Come on. Kelsey in motion, no running back, empty set, quick pass right over the middle, and that's Hill. Picks up about 7 on a quick release play right there, and it's going to be 2nd and short. The Bengals right now already on their heels. Oh, my.
Yeah. It's not hard to sustain drives whenever your first down plays are getting you 8 yards each time.
No kidding. Jeez. All right. We got a single setback to his left. Shotgun takes the snap. That is a handoff. Oh, he's tripped up behind the line. Gains about 1 yard. It'll be 3rd and 1. What? They actually stopped them for not getting 8+? Wow. This is a big down right here for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, especially with your offense getting off the field so soon. You'd like to return the favor.
Absolutely. 3rd down and 1 at the 46-yard line. Man in motion is Kelsey under center, offset I. Takes a snap. That's a handoff to the fullback. Gets hit right at the line. Ooh, that's close. It depends upon where the spot is. And it looks like they're going to mark him short, but I don't know if that's legit. I think that's a bad spot. I think they spotted that a good foot shy than what it should have been.
Well, I know the inside judge was coming in and had it marked about a half yard to a yard further than the other guy.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I'm not a Chiefs fan, but I will call it as I see it. And to me, that ball makes it just past that hash. Yeah, that's a 1st down.
Yeah.
That's a 1st down, guy.
Are they challenge it?
He made it just past the 48-yard line hash. They got to challenge this. Come on now. Challenge the spot of the ball.
There you go. Yep, they're challenging it.
I would all day, every day. Good Lord. Guys, while we're waiting on the challenge to happen, please smash that like button. Also, don't forget, if you want to help us out, share this stream. Use that little red share button here on YouTube to share it to your favorite social media. If you enjoy this, that means other people might enjoy this. Let them know. Social media is the way to go. I don't have that big of a reach out there on, Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. So if you share it, It'll help out a ton. Thank you so much if you do. All right. I am a little chilly, man. It is cold outside for me. Brandon said it was like 27 degrees or something like that in Florida this morning. Whoa.
Oh, really? The iguanas weren't having a good day today, were they, Brandon?
Wow. But all right. This is interesting. This live stream, this was a decision between I let my Patreon members decide what game we was going to be reacting to, whether it was going to be this game or whether it was going to be the 6:30 game, and they chose this because AFC Colts. Most everybody is either a Patriots fan, a Steelers fan, a Colts fan, something of that nature. In my
Ravens
Discord,
fan?
Ravens fan, yeah, they're all AFC. Everybody's AFC. I don't think I have an NFC fan in my Patreon or in my Discord. Now, I don't know if Rams, because Rams come in here quite a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's part of our Discord or not. I haven't checked, but he'd be the only one that I can think of.
Yeah. And I'll tell you right now, guys, I need more people to come in. I didn't like having to be the tie-breaking vote for this week as far as which game. We need to get more people in there, make that vote less split.
Yeah, you had the chance to tie it, right? You had a chance to tie that. It could have been 4-4 when we did our live vote there, because we had 8 people. I would have had to have been the tiebreaker, and that's not fair, because that's just not fair. Roy Crosby, what's up? He's in the chat. Awesome. Need the Niners to lose today so the Dolphins can hire Mike McDaniel on Monday.
Well, that's fine, because we need, what was it? Crusette? I'm sorry.
Kocurek.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll get it, especially if I have to.
I want Chris Kocurek on the Colts, so we're right there with you, my guy. We're right there with you. I was an Eagles fan, but left because they effectively drove Wentz out of town there, Paul Troy says. Well, that's one way of I understand where you're coming from on that, from the outside looking in, that's what it looked like to us. But, if you ask Philly media, that's a load of BS that they supported Wentz the whole time.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say that because they told that to me directly. There's a handoff to McKinnon after the first down. Nice little weave in and out. Went outside, then inside, then back outside, then back inside, and picks up like 9 before he's finally dragged down. You're right, dude. If Kansas City keeps getting first downs, and getting 8-9 yards on first downs, what can you do against that? Carlos Wade, what's up? Appreciate you.
Yeah, I mean, Patrick Mahomes hasn't had to do hardly anything. Here.
Right? Speaking of Mahomes, he's in shotgun with McKinnon to his right. 2 receivers to his right. Kelsey in motion on his left. Takes the snap, looks, throws out route to Kelsey. First down, pick up about 8 right there before he's knocked down. And another first down. That was a nice quick out route right there.
Yes,
that was all timing right there. All timing route.
I mean, that's just too easy. Right now, there's just no pressure on Mahomes' face. These guys are, they're not even seeing another body until they're 6-7 yards deep.
Yep. They're right around the field goal range already right now. Mahomes shotgun, running back to his right. Takes a snap, steps up. Force out of the pocket, scrambles down the field, picks up the first down, and an additional 3 to go along with it before he rides out on the right sideline. And that's why you play zone defense against Patrick Mahomes. Because he can and will do stuff like that. Carlos Wade asks a really good question that I think we should probably talk about a little bit at some point. Because he wants to know what we think about Chicago hiring our entire defensive staff. Gone. McKinnon now takes a snap. Right up. Man, he just broke like 6 tackles.
Wow.
To get 7 yards. McKinnon is running like Frank freaking Gore right now. I mean, good Lord. Is that McKinnon or is that Christian Okoye? Because that man is just burrowing through people. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Well, I guess it's a step in the right direction. He only gained 7 yards this time on first down.
Well, according to the drive marker, it's 6.
But this one looks a little. It's what?
They say 6, but that is definitely 7,
okay.
and it's 2nd and 3. I don't care what they say. Quick pass out to Hill, who's got a little bit of space, picks up first down. Easy pitch and catch for about 5 or about 7. Easy pick, man. Those plays are just as good as run plays.
Absolutely. I mean, and the thing is you see him going in motion, and there's just, it's like, oh, okay, I can see this is zone. Like, cut that route short, and let's go on to the next play.
So,
wow.
Carlos, I'm upset because he took 2 of our best coaches with him, and that's not cool. That was very uncool of Matt Eberflus. But to be fair, hold on. That's play action all day and a little bit of extra time, and that's a touchdown in the back corner of the end zone. My goodness, I just sneezed everywhere. Tyreke Hill with the first touchdown catch of the game, back corner of the end zone. He had all day to find Tyreke Hill. Oh, my goodness.
His speed. He had 3 guys on his heels, and they looked like they were in a track meet and battling for third place. Holy crap.
I agree.
Wow.
I agree, man.
Wow. He just runs.
He had 3 dudes chasing him down. Wait. Was his first foot down when he took the... I think it was when he caught it. All right, extra points coming. They must have already reviewed it and said, yep, there's the extra point. It's good. And Kansas City goes up 7-0. Let me change the score real fast. Properties.
But yeah, Carlos Wade, as far as I think your guys' secondary is going to take an improvement over the next couple of years just with the staff, that part of the staff that he brought.
Well, also, if you already like your number 58 linebacker right now, you're going to love him later with David sitting there coaching him up, because that's he's really done a fantastic job with Darius Leonard and Bobby Okereke, who are very similar style linebackers with the Colts. So, but to be fair, whoever's going to be the defensive coordinator for the Indianapolis Colts is going to want to bring in on his own staff anyhow. So I kind of get, okay, you took your guys with you. I understand. It sucks because they were a very, very good staff. But, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, I mean, I feel like if Chicago has a problem with not having 11 guys running to the ball, that won't be a problem for long. Flowing to the ball and just a dog mentality. He's going to bring that into the locker room instantly.
Absolutely. Now, if you're a Colts fan, if you're a Bengals fan, if you're a Chiefs fan, if you're I don't know, a Yankees fan, and you're just here because you're supporting me, go check out the Backroom Collection. All right. They have wonderful canvas art that you could pick up. And don't forget, and it's not just canvas art. They got a whole bunch of other stuff. Here, check it out. Don't forget to use my promo code to get a discount. This channel is proudly sponsored by the Backroom Collection. They do beautiful sports canvas art with football, basketball, baseball, and other sports themes. Special orders are accepted and autograph pieces are available. Many Indianapolis Colts sign pieces will be available beginning in November. Just use your discount code CL10 to purchase the pieces you want to spice up your living area. That's CL10. I had to get that in there while we were under commercial break.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Again, this is fun. I don't understand. Like, to me, I love football. I mean, granted, Colts are my favorite team, and I follow them so darn closely. But I love football in general. And when you got the playoffs going, I get it. My team's not in there, and it's upsetting. But I still love watching the game itself.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I could have to say I fully agree with that. And it's not like you can sit there and expect your team to make to the Super Bowl every year. So,
Yeah, unless you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan.
well, they're going
And
to have some more teams causing that a little bit harder over the next couple of years at
yes,
least.
absolutely. So the Bengals let the kick go out the back of the end zone. Burrow's going to have another shot at the 25.
Now it's Cincinnati's turn to make it rough for them this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, go back, drive
Buffalo
that
made
ball
it
down the
very
field.
rough on him last week, so
Mhm.
that's going to be a fight that we're going to be watching a long time. But, could we also be seeing a Burrow, Mahomes, Allen situation going on in the AFC? That would be interesting.
Yeah, this AFC just in general is going to be interesting for a while to come.
Man in
you sit there
motion,
and
takes a snap, handoff to Mixon. Mixon uses his offensive line, just gets push before he's finally stopped. Wow, what a play right there. All that for 3 whole yards.
Mm.
But he was hit at the line of scrimmage, and the offensive line
Yeah.
was just, pushing it.
I was going to say that was 3 yards, but it was 8 yards worth of contact.
Right? I mean, good Lord. Honey Badgers in this game. That was a question mark right there.
Good to see that.
Shotgun, running back to his left, man in motion. Takes the snap. Low snap. Darn near. Instantaneous pressure. Throws it. And the guy gets 2 yards. Oh, my goodness. That was an amazing play right there by Burrow just to get rid of the football because he had pressure directly in his face instantaneously.
Yeah, it's taken everything Cincinnati's got just to get 2 and 3 yards, whereas on the other side, Kansas City's just getting 7, 8 yards, looking like a walk in the park.
Huge down for Cincinnati. They can't afford to go down 2 scores right away. 3rd down and 5. They need to get to the 35-yard line. We got shotgun, running back to his right. Split receivers, takes the snap. Forced out of the pocket, runs up the gut. Wide open area, slides after a pickup of about 8 yards. 1st down, Joe Burrow.
He's seen that and he's like, strolling through the park one day. He's like,
Gonna get
this is
my
too
first down today.
easy. Awesome. They needed that.
Yes, they did. Move the sticks, man. It's very, very important. And look how he had both hands on the football as he was approaching. And then his slide.
Nice, easy slide.
Yep.
Perfect.
Knew he already had the 1st down, just slide. Had like 5 yards before any kind of contact. Under center, offset I formation. Takes the snap. That is a handoff to the running back who looks for a hole but gets nothing out of it. Maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
This D line for Kansas City is making it tough just with the front 4, man.
Yeah, they are.
They are not, 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage or 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage or right at the line of scrimmage. There's no easy yards for Joe Mixon in this game yet.
Absolutely. Guys, if you want to help support the channel, make sure we get a lot of content out to you. You can feel free. Use the link in the description, the donation link. We really, really appreciate any kind of support that you can grant us. Shotgun, 3 receivers, split wide, takes the snap, running back to his left, quick dump off to Mixon, who grabs it at about the 40, and then picks up an additional 7. It'll be 3rd down and 2. That's a whole lot better than 3rd down and 5.
Smooth fit goes, Mixon gets Sendejo'd. I'm like,
Right.
that wasn't a Sendejo. That
No.
was more of a just a warm up.
And please don't forget that it takes about a minute for our stream to make it to YouTube. So don't spoil it for us, please. We'd like to keep our reaction honest and, so you get our honest reaction rather than already know what's happening because we happen to see what's in the live chat. There's the snap, quick pass. Oh, he got it. He got that 1st down.
Yeah.
Quick pass out to the right. 83 picks it up, gets out of bounds. Is that Boyd? Yes. I was fairly certain that 83 was Boyd. I don't know everybody in the entire NFL, okay?
We'll get working on that, though.
Yeah, but I was right this time.
Yeah, this is the time of year.
Wow, what pressure by Chris right up the gut. 1st down and 10 at the 48.5-yard line. Under center is Burrow, single setback, tight formation. Looks like a left wing formation. That's a fake handoff. And he gets hit as he throws the football, almost intercepted. Oh, my goodness, the tight end, I don't know if he's getting up. He was cremated, absolutely cremated as the ball arrived. And the ball popped up in the air when there were 4 Kansas City Chiefs around him. And Usman might not be doing too well here from what I can see.
That's not what he needs to see. I think one of the guys we were talking about in the free agency and stuff, he needs to stay healthy.
Yes, he does. That was nearly intercepted. Right off the thumbs of the linebacker right there. It'll be second down.
It looks like they landed on his ankle.
Oh, is that? Maybe. All right, second down and 10, shotgun, empty setback. 3 receivers, 2 was left.
Okay.
Calling out protection schemes. Kansas City showing blitz and does bring it. Quick pass out right up the middle to the other tight end. Or no, that's Boyd. That's Boyd right there. Picks up about 5 or 6. It'll be 3rd and 5. At least they're keeping the drive going this time.
Yes.
It wasn't a 3 and out.
Absolutely. Their defense is getting, hopefully, some good coaching and adjustments are being made right now.
Absolutely. All right, 3rd down and 5. Burrow looking over the defense, trying to decide what kind of defense they're playing here. He's in shotgun, running back to his left. We got bunch formation to the right. Quick pass out the sideline. That's a good, easy catch.
Yeah.
Boyd having himself a day today. He's got like 4 catches already. That one for a first down.
I was going to say, just this drive alone.
Right? Boyd is having himself a day already on one drive. I think I saw somewhere where Tyler Boyd plus minus 4.5 catches on a bet.
Oh, yeah? Somebody's happy that took that angle.
Right? No kidding. All right. Burrow under single center, single setback, split receivers. Bringing the heat. That's a handoff, and Mixon breaks the line.
Yes.
Busts down the sideline, breaks another tackle, picks up about 25. Holy crap. That's what happens when you don't make that tackle at the line of scrimmage against Joe Mixon. And then the safety tried to come in, and he didn't have nothing to do. It looked like that was a business decision right there. I mean, look at how he goes after him. That looks like a business decision right there.
Even at the end, he's just like, go up, get out.
Yeah. All right, 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Shotgun running back to his left. We got Chase in motion. Fakes it to the running back, fakes it to Chase. Burrow all day, down. Wow. There wasn't a player within 20 yards of that pass as he threw it out the back of the end zone. He was just ready not to get hit.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
There wasn't even no one that I could tell around him. I think his ticker just said, I got to get rid of this stupid thing.
And can you be blaming him? I mean,
I know.
4 seconds, I need to get rid of this thing.
Right. I mean, I get it. I understand what that offensive line you got and the pressure you've been under this entire game. I'd have threw it away too. 2nd and 10, shotgun running back to his left. 1 man in motion, split receivers, takes the snap. Quick 2-step drop, throws right over. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! He dropped a rainbow to Higgins in the back of the end zone.
Now what? Watch his arm. Watch
50-50. Yeah, that could have been pass interference as he was ripped his arm down and back, but he let go at the last second. That should have been pass interference.
Yeah, look, yeah. See, he only had one hand that he.
Yeah. Yep.
Come on.
So now we got 3rd down and 10 coming up. We've got a player on either side of Burrow and shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, takes the snap, throws it back in the end zone. Chase wants that flag, and he's not getting it. He wants that
Mhm.
flag. No, there's no flag there. He looked back.
Yep.
There's no
He
flag
had,
there.
he had good position there.
Yep,
A
that
lot-
was
yeah.
just really good defensive play right there. That was a very good defensive play. Unlike the other guy who never looked back and then ripped Higgins' arm behind. So now we're looking at a field goal. Looking at a field goal down the right hash mark. The kick is up, and it is good. And Cincinnati makes it a 4-point game.
Okay. Alpha from the comments sits there and says Burrow threw 2 dimes right there, and he's
Yes,
right.
he did.
Both those throws were right where they needed to be.
One should have been a pass interference, in my opinion. The other one was a really good defensive play. Just a really, really good defensive play. But still a pretty tight game.
Yep.
Both teams finally scored.
Got on the board. That's exactly right. Defense has got to come up and earn their paycheck now.
Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Guys, I understand that we're watching the Chiefs and the Bengals, but if you're watching this, that means you enjoy our stuff, and if you want to support us and get something in return, you could always check out the merch shop. Make sure to check out the Colts Law merch shop. The link is in the description of this video. There are a ton of high-quality, reasonably priced items there that you can choose from. And all you got to do is just click one button, and you can go and check out all these great merchandise items. Don't forget, if you want to support this channel for free, just smash that like button. We like that. We appreciate it so much, and it helps a freaking ton. All right. 7-3. What are you seeing in this game thus far, Mr. Loyalist?
Like I said, man, the fact that everything Cincinnati's trying to do is just taking everything. You know what I mean? You know, they're not getting any easy yards aside from the one Joe Mixon run that we saw. I mean, everything's just a grind. Whereas you look at Kansas City and first down, 2 yards, 3 yards, and like I said, the coverage just seems like it's laid back, and it's like, okay, we'll give up 5-7 yards to you. We just don't want to give up, the big plays and stuff. But we've seen all year long, Patrick Mahomes has gotten to where he's fine with that. He'll sit there and take those throws, and every once in a while the guys will break one. Otherwise, he'll just matriculate it down the field all day long.
Yeah, Kansas City is definitely playing man press and playing the run first in this game. Not a lot of zone coverage that I'm seeing against Burrow right now. This is why he was able to pick up that first down on that 3rd and 5 run earlier in that last drive. But Cincinnati's playing that zone defense, and they're not getting pressure on Mahomes, and there goes Uzomah. Yeah. Being carted off the field.
Off the field. Oh.
That's not good. That was one guy that I said that the Indianapolis Colts really needed to pay attention to.
Yeah.
Because, that's a really good tight end who's a free agent this year. All right, Bengals kick the ball off to the Cincinnati Chiefs. It goes in the back of the end zone. Patrick Mahomes will take over for the Chiefs, those Kansas City Chiefs, not the Cincinnati Chiefs. At the 25
Chiefs everywhere. It looks like they're on both sides of the field.
Right. Good Lord. Well, let's look and see what we got here. Look like Mahomes in shotgun, running back to his left. Really tight formation. Hill in motion. Takes a snap. Fakes the handoff. Throws it downfield. Oh my goodness. Hill. Oh
man.
No, that's that Pringle dude.
Yes, sir.
That's another player that I said that the Indianapolis Colts needs to keep an eye on. And he just won his one-on-one matchup down the field big time.
Well done, young man. Dang. Yeah.
Right down the sideline, picks up about 40. Wow. Big time play. And he burnt his dude big time.
Yeah.
He had to slow down and come back to the ball.
Yeah, and you talk about a good throw, though. I mean, as far as...
No, that was McCole Hardman.
Oh, was it Hardman?
Yeah, Hardman. Pringle start
Okay.
time.
That's right. Sorry.
But still, Wow.
Yeah.
What a play. I thought I saw 13, but my screen's not that big, okay, guys? So, numbers kind of look fun. What the heck is Peyton Manning doing in a Michelob Ultra commercial? Bowling. Dude, I'll take Peyton Manning on in bowling. Yeah, you bring it. Bring it, homie. I kind of want to see this Uncharted movie coming up, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to be an interesting watch.
Yep. What movies are you guys in the chat right now? Curious. What movies are you most excited about coming out this year in the 2022 season? Let me know in the chat. Loyalist?
I'll be honest with you. I've been so busy with other things. I'm not really sure I've kept up to date as far as what are some of the movies coming out. Because generally speaking, whenever a commercial comes on or something, I'm off doing something else.
That's fair enough. I mean, obviously, the Spider-Man movie came out this year.
Yeah.
The new one. The Morbius, that'll be coming out soon. There's a lot of those type of movies, superhero movies that are coming out this year. There's other movies that'll be coming out as well, but it's just different. Mick the dog says, flat out, straight up. What's up, Mick? Appreciate you joining. He says Hardman is actually the fastest guy on the Chiefs team. Not near as shifty as Hill, but flat, straight speed, he is faster. Interesting information right there.
Wow.
I actually watched this TV show that Ghosts. We started watching that a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah? Is that pretty good?
It's funnier than heck. It is
funny.
It is absolutely funny. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah?
a comedy. It's about a girl who could see ghosts and her house is haunted by a bunch of ghosts from different time eras.
Oh, okay. Let's see, what was the last series I watched?
Carlos.
I generally watch the series always afterwards. I wait to binge watch it.
I generally will wait until it at least gets renewed for a second season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Don't want to get into something and have it taken away from you right away.
Yeah. I mean, what's the point of that? There's a few that I didn't do that with. Mahomes shotgun, that's a handoff to the running back right up the gut. And again, hard-nosed running, and McKinnon picks up like 8 freaking yards right up the gut. Carlos Wade utterly disagrees with Mick the dog. He says, "You crazy. You are crazy." They always come in threes.
I'm sorry. I
It's
tried
all
to get
good.
to the mute button. I couldn't find it.
He says, "Hill is faster. You crazy." All right. 2nd down and 3, shotgun. McKinnon to his left. 3 receivers to his left. Now we got Hill in motion going to the right. So now it's split receivers. At the 24-yard line, takes a snap, 3-step drop, throws as he gets pressure off the fingertips of Hill at the 10-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
Heck, that's 3rd and long for the Chiefs in this game. Come on, guys.
Right? You better bring your freaking pass rush.
Blitz 5.
Nah, man, make it a cover 0 all out. Against the speed this team has, you do not play cover 0. That was a joke. I'm telling you right now. Shotgun. Mahomes reciting the Fifth Amendment. Takes a snap, 5-step drop, has all day, dumps it off to the running back. Easy first down. McKinnon out the sideline, pushed out of bounds on the right sideline, but not until after he picks up like 10 freaking yards.
The right defensive end just gets rode in this play. Oh, man. They got to re-show that.
They are not. They're just going to watch McKinnon run off to the sideline. Oh, they might show it here. Oh, yeah, but that was because he got bounced around like a pinball. All right. Mahomes in shotgun. Running back to his right. Takes the snap. 3-step drop, quick pass over the middle. Hill takes the snap, runs out of bounds. runs all the way to the out of bounds. He caught the ball in the midfield, but then ran all the way to the sideline. It'll be second down and probably about 4.
Yeah.
You're right, Mick. Mahomes getting way too much time. They're not bringing pressure at all.
Yeah. Absolutely.
They're sending 4, not getting any help. They're afraid of the passing game. You got to get pressure on Mahomes.
Which this offensive line has gotten better as the years progressed. I'll tell you right now that. But yeah, this is they're making it too easy right now.
Did McKinnon just get stopped for less than 8 yards gain?
Oh.
That was a 2-yard run by McKinnon. It's 3rd down and 2, right up the gut. Wow. Cincinnati finally was like, no, we had enough of this because he's already averaging about 5.5 yards a freaking carry. McKinnon is averaging 5.5 yards a carry. Kansas City Chiefs are not known as a running team. But they're doing it against this team, against Cincinnati. Shotgun, running back to his left. Man in motion is Hardman. Takes the snap. Pump fakes. Looks, he's about to, he should have went down. Find a way to escape. Rolls out. Throws back in the end zone. And Mahomes does what Mahomes does and finds Travis Kelce in the end zone after Mahomes probably ran 30 yards to escape pressure. That's just stupid. He should have been sacked right there and then right there. And then he rolls out, comes up, and there he is, just wide open.
That second guy looked like he might have been carrying the weight of the offensive lineman holding them.
Right? Wow.
Then we get to watch the whole TikTok.
Right. But that's what you get with Patrick Mahomes, man.
Absolutely. Now the pressure is really getting on young Burrow and that offense. They've got to piece together a nice drive and get 7.
Yeah, because they're down 2 scores now.
Yeah.
Wow. My goodness.
Yeah.
I don't get a lot of people viewing these streams when I do stuff that's not Colts related, but you know what? I'm going to continue to do this because I know that some of you guys actually like watching our reactions and stuff. I mean, and we appreciate you guys being here.
Very much so. And we're trying to be consistent for you guys so you know you can count on us.
Mick says the pass rushers on that play was literally tackled from behind.
Yeah, that second guy had to look like he was just...
Yeah.
That guard was like, no, you're not.
Yeah. He was pushed. He was definitely pushed from behind. But, it's the playoffs, so they're going to let stuff like that go away and slide most of the time. And it's Patrick Mahomes, so... Smooth fit. Jonathan Taylor would already have 80 freaking yards.
I think he's underestimating JT.
Right. My goodness. Carlos says, I hope this game is not a blowout, but it looks like it could possibly become that.
Well, it's time for number 1 to start shining a little bit on this offense because, I don't mean...
Number 1 ain't done jack or squat.
Yeah,
yet.
I was going to say, I don't think, Although if I was that Kansas City defense, I think I'd throw the whole kitchen sink at him and then just say, all right, guys, see what else they got.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why we've seen so much of the mixing and the tight ends.
Mm-hmm. You can't let Jamar Chase do to you what he did the last couple weeks in the playoffs.
Yeah. Most of the season, to be honest with you, he's like when Cincinnati needs a game statement or a statement in the game, they look at that number 1.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
He's one of those talents that he can reward him for doing so. So it's like, oh yeah, that looks good.
All right, come on, guys. I want to see the kickoff. Oh, crap. We're in the second quarter. I need to change that. I didn't realize we were in the second quarter. My bad, people. I thought we were still in the first quarter. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Looks like Kansas City ready to kick the ball off and receive another punt at some point. There's the ball. Goes end over end. And they're not returning that one. It's going out the back of the end zone again. Burrow, again for the third time straight, is going to take over at the 25. No one wants the returners to return the football. I don't know. I mean, if I'm strong enough to kick it out the back of the end zone, why not kick it up high enough and drop it right at the goal line and force them to run it back?
Well, to their defense, that that Chiefs Bengals return is pretty potent.
Chase in motion, running back to his right. Burrow looks over that way and goes down immediately. Holy crap! That's like a 19-yard sack or some crap like that. That was huge. It was all, at least 14. Hold on. I mean, he goes down way back there, all the way near the. Oh no, he threw it away. Okay, good.
I was gonna say, yeah, he got the ball out of there.
He did get the ball out right at the last second. But was there a player around it? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it was a screenplay. They just blew it up.
Oh yeah, big time. Big time. That looked ugly because that was a 15-yarder. Chase in motion again. This time hand off to Mixon, who's got running room, picks up 12, gunning right over a few Kansas City Chiefs players. Good run by Joe. Joe's running the ball really well. I mean, the offensive line ain't doing jack for him, but he's doing a good job.
Yeah. Mixon's getting creases and McKinnon's getting holes, gaps, craters.
Yeah. Under center's Burrow, Chase in motion. That's a jet sweep. I saw it. Jet sweep. Chase finally got the ball in this game. Picks up about 3 on the jet sweep. It'll be second down and long. Trying to mix it up.
He's got a few of those in there. I'm just like, okay. He's been sitting on these all season long.
Right. Exactly. Second down and 7. At the 40. Under center, single setback, tight formation, bunch over there on the right side. Again, Chase in motion for the 18th time in a row. Mixon gets the ball this time, gets stood up by his own offensive lineman and dropped for a 1-yard gain. He got stood up by his own offensive lineman that time.
Yeah. That defensive line is not giving up an inch.
No, they are not.
Oh, man.
Yards, Joe Mixon, 52. Rest of team, 30.
Well, we can't forget the, 83? He's got some yards.
That's where the other 27 of those yards are.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
All right. Snap by Burrow. Steps up into the pocket. Low throw behind the running back. Incomplete. He was under pressure. Sanjay Perine could not bring it in. Look, Chris Jones was all up in Burrow's face there. Yeah. Jones, I said it before this stream started. I said the way Jeff Simmons had his day with this offensive line, Chris Jones going to have a game like that too. You know, they're going for it, and no, they're punting it. 4th down and 6 at the 41. They're punting the football. And there it goes. He's going to let the ball go out of bounds.
Yeah.
And the Kansas City Chiefs will take over, but I have no idea where it will be at yet, as we got 10 minutes left in the first half. Roy Crosby, Kelsey, 12 playoff touchdowns, only 3 behind Gronk, who is second all-time behind Jerry Rice. Mick the Dog says if KC scores here, it's over. Not necessarily.
I was gonna say, I
Not-
think I have to wait and see what second half looks like.
We've seen a couple games this year, like, the Rams game in Tampa, right? Where the Rams were up by Ubu bunch, in the first half, and then Tampa come back. We've seen games like that this postseason and during the regular season, and the two offenses are so stinking dynamic that they could absolutely make comebacks, but it won't look. I will agree, it won't look good if they score again here.
And once you overcome an Ubu lead, I'm telling you what, man, you can overcome anything.
Yep. A kick to the chin. Yep. I'm sorry, guys. I'm eating fish sticks because I haven't eaten yet today. And I wanted to eat so my stomach didn't get upset while watching this game and screaming.
Now we just need to make sure that this Bengals offense doesn't make our stomach as upset. Oh, you okay?
Yeah, the Bengals offense just about made me take to this. Oh, good Lord. Hey, gone, man. Had a piece of fish go down the wrong pipe. That's not fun.
Yeah.
Mike Strahan, you got the best face for radio I've ever seen. I mean, I'm playing.
Yeah.
A lot like me. I got a face for radio. Yay.
So why do you think we haven't seen much of Higbee? I mean, since if they're putting all their resources towards Chase, wouldn't that seem like Higbee'd be getting more opportunities here? Or, yeah, Higgins. Sorry,
There we go.
I know. I do that all the time.
It's all good. He did have that one opportunity. We got 3 wide receivers to the right, running back to his right. That's CEH in the game, and that's a handoff to CEH, and that offensive line just gave him 4 yards. Like, here, take it. But yeah, it is what it is, man. You are correct. I would think that Higgins would get some opportunities since Chase is being double teamed a lot and they're playing that run hardcore. You would think, because Higgins is supposed to be that guy who could beat one-on-ones. There's the snap. Throws deep downfield. There is a flag on the play. Hardman, nothing doing.
Did he pull a gimpy there?
Maybe, but I think that Mahomes threw that on purpose because it was encroachment. So it was
free
a free
play.
Yep. That's a veteran quarterback right there. Yep. That's what a veteran quarterback will do. You see someone jump off sides, and that's guaranteed. Just snap the ball and throw a deep one. 2nd down and 2. Takes the snap, handoff, and that's, Allaire again, and another 8-yard run. Doesn't matter who's running the football, they're getting 8 yards. Most touchdown passes in a conference championship all game. Brady has 21, Montana has 13, Bart Starr 11, Mahomes 11. But Brady's got 14 of those games, so, Mahomes only has 4. Mahomes literally on pace to blow Brady out, but, he's only played 4 seasons, so come on now.
Yeah, but it's the narrative.
Yeah, that's the narrative. Man in motion is Hill. Mahomes steps back, looks, throws over the middle. Easy throw. Oh, man. Man, Kelsey makes things look so easy sometimes.
He does. Wow.
Good Lord, that's an easy first down. Well, easy for Kelsey. 8 minutes left in the half. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Running back to his left. Takes a snap. That's a handoff. CEH got room off the left side. Takes it, gone. And he gets about 14 yards on that carry.
11 before anybody even touched him.
Wow.
Yes.
Awuzie was a woozy of getting up. Yes, I pronounced his name right. Amazing.
Yeah,
at least I think I did.
These are not holes. These are just
that's
lanes.
That ain't even a lane. That was just a complete open side of the field. Good Lord. Jeez. I said I was hoping that the Bengals, but my brain was like, "There's no chance." You know, I mean that's what I'm looking at.
Cincinnati's got the firepower. They just gotta at least to cover.
They don't have an offensive line. That's their biggest issue.
I know.
You know, sure, Burrow can make great passes, but you're not going to take 9, 10 sacks in a game against Kansas City and expect to win.
Absolutely.
Look at this dude. This dude CH just carrying 3 defensive linemen down the field to pick up 3 or 4 yards.
The nice thing was there was some people actually on him. They got to him. You know, he worked for every yard there. So
yeah, look at this though, man. Broke a tackle, broke another tackle. Then half the team's got a hold of him, and he continues pushing forward. I mean, that's just ridiculous. They really want this win badly.
Yeah.
All that for 4 yards. 2nd down to 6. Kelsey in motion, shotgun, running back to his left. 3 receivers to his right. Takes the snap. 3-step drop. Looks, bounces up and down. Throws out, quick out to McKinnon this time. McKinnon just lowers his shoulder. As much as I like you, there were 3 guys and they were all in front of you, okay? So, still.
And McKinnon, he was like, you are not getting this ball.
Right. 3rd down and 1 coming up. Who gets the ball here? Is this a McKinnon run for a 1st down? I would.
Yeah, I mean.
I would. Looks like Mahomes under center. McKinnon right behind him takes the snap on the I formation. Doesn't even pass. You know, if you're going to miss Travis Kelce in the open field, you might as well just let him walk into the end zone. Doesn't quite make it there, but almost. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Good Lord. He just completely whiffed tackling Kelce here. Watch this. Kelce stops, comes back. Defender's like, there's no one here. Look.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Jeez.
I tell you, man, you can see in their body language the Bengals are starting to have that.
They got to hit Kelce. No one wants to hit Kelce at the line of scrimmage, you know, bump him off the line. But, you know, and there's a touchdown to the running back off to the sideline. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Hardman.
Yeah.
Looked like it was a running back for a second. But there's another touchdown. Easy pitch and catch. No one was even there. Eli Apple's like, hey, didn't see him.
So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking.
What does Cincinnati need to do to get a good sustained drive going here?
Oh, the best thing they could do right now is go outside.
Oh, no.
Grab the hot dog vendors, bring them in, suit them up, put them on the offensive line. That's the best thing they can do right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to beat this Kansas City team, but when they're clicking like this, it's it is a tall task to try to overcome.
Got to be able to pass the football and keep up with them. And when your offensive line can't move a stroller, you know, then you got a problem. So they're not doing this. This Cincinnati offensive line is trash. It is awful. Awful.
Is Cincinnati already dreaming of these days? Say it's time for vacation.
Right. Good
Come
Lord.
out. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong. No matter what this team does, the Bengals had a great season, but yeah, I know you don't want to finish this last game of the season off this way, win or lose.
No kidding, man. I mean, literally right now, they're on pace to get blown out 42-6. I don't know anything.
And honestly,
happened to them.
And honestly, I mean, and this may sound terrible, I don't even know that it's that close right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's Cincinnati is just they had that one mix and play, but they just haven't been able to sustain anything outside of a couple passes to the tight end.
Nick the Dog says you're not going to win a shootout with KC. They are good, and yes, but Buffalo would have won the shootout with KC had they got the coin flip in that game last week. Whoever got the coin flip at overtime was winning. Period. No defense could stop either offense. They were just scoring at will. 1 play touchdown, 2 play touchdown, 4 play touchdown. Didn't matter. So really, the only team I think in the AFC right now that could win in a shootout against Kansas City is the Bills.
Yeah, and the thing is I mean, this one 18 points down. First off, you got to work your butt off just to get to where it is a shootout. So yeah, this is not going to be an easy task, but like I said, they've got the weapons if they can just get them all clicking.
That's right. Right now, the Kansas City Chiefs right now is wearing your cowboy hat, and they're like, dance for me. Dance!
Oh.
All right.
Cyborg.
I agree with you, man. But you know what? That has a lot to do not just with him. I mean, his coach has got to teach him to do that stuff. He was not taught that in Philly, and he didn't have time to be taught that in the Colts because he had no off season. So we'll see what happens this season, whether or not he's taught that and works into that a little bit more. But I agree with you, Cyborg, completely 100%.
Yeah, Wentz does need to figure out how to, like Mahomes, how to hit those checkdowns.
Here's a kickoff, and they're actually returning the football, and they get it all the way out to the 31-yard line. Bengals showing signs of life. But I want to talk about this real quick. People want to say, well, he never threw the ball to his running backs. Go look at the stats. He threw the ball 4 less times to running backs last year than Phillip Rivers did the year before. Only 4 less times. Naheem Hines didn't get nearly as many, but, Jonathan Taylor got a whole freaking lot. So,
yeah.
Quick pass out, and, Chase making someone
exciting.
miss. All that for 5 yards, but you know what? 5 yards is 5 yards. And Chase finally gets the ball through the air.
Get these guys plugged in. Get them going. It's all you can do, one play at a time.
Yep.
Especially when you're down 18 you start looking at the whole picture, and you're never going to win that mental battle.
He had 266 yards in week 17. Holy crap. Bunch formation under center. Man in motion is Chase. That's a handoff to Mixon. Gets met in the backfield by multiple Kansas City players. Lost a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down and long coming up. You don't.
They were like in the playbook on that one. That was going nowhere from the go.
Well, it's because also, I mean, when Frank Clark is in the backfield, making you run backwards instead of forwards on that sweep, that's not a good situation.
Yep. Yeah, he's trying to get east or west so he can go north, and he ended up having to go south before he could go east or west.
Good Lord, man. Shotgun, running back to his left, takes a snap. Quick pass over to center. What a catch by Higgins.
Nice.
He snagged that right out of the air. You talked about it. Higgins finally got himself a hand on the ball, and it's 1st down. Right over the gut. That was a well out high out in front of him. What a reaching,
Man.
jumping grab by Higgins there and held on to the football after the hit.
That ball had good pace, and like you said, Higgins, man, just plucked that thing out of the air.
That's what he's paid to do. That's
Yes,
why
sir.
he was drafted.
It's one of those passes that a few years ago you wouldn't have gotten away with, having those ribs exposed like that and stuff.
Yep.
I should say more than a few, but
Two tight end formation,
decade
Burrow
ago.
under center, single setback. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out. Throws it away because, a certain defensive tackle was directly in Burrow's face. Burrow looking down going, man, these guys suck. No, I'm sorry. It was a corner blitz. Huh?
Yeah. So is this another screenplay that they're trying to...
No, I don't think it was. I think he just threw the ball away because number 35 was directly in his eyes when he turned around off that naked bootleg. Shotgun, second down and 10. Running back to his left. Bunch formation to his right. Takes a snap. Looks, has a little, nope. There went that time as Chris Jones came in. But he gets rid of the football, and Higgins again snags the ball at the 40-yard line. Another first down, and T. Higgins has came to life, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Just got to keep getting it, guys. Just keep chopping that wood.
Dude, I say replace all your offensive linemen with running backs and receivers and tight ends and just say screw it and just keep moving guys around, play because, Burrow's running like he doesn't have an offensive line anyhow. So make it difficult for the Kansas City Chiefs to decide who they're going to cover. You know?
How many eligible receivers can we have in this thing? I just need to know.
Literally only 5. But if you can move an offensive someone that's lined up as a guard and replace him, just keep shifting them in and out. You could do that.
Yep.
And then the Kansas City Chiefs will be looking at you like, "What the heck are you doing?" I don't know why you don't do that. It's not like this offensive line's doing anything for you anyhow. Good Lord. It looks like ghosts out there trying to protect him.
At least that way, whenever somebody catches the ball, they got some other people to lateral it to.
Right. Oops, it's a fumble. A running back picks it up who was playing center, and now he's gone.
I can see it now all over the country. You sit there and you got all these backyard football guys. They're like, I did that last weekend.
Right. Oh, look, more guys that need to be banned out of this channel. I think someone's been watching the chat, though. Maybe it was you.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay. See, you need to hit the like just because Loyalist is playing double duty. All right? He's here and watching the live chat. So, yeah, smash that like button because I overwork this dude.
This does not work. I tell you right now, I'm just tickled to death that we get to watch it together because, like I said, I don't have to watch commercials. I can talk about what I like to talk about.
Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, so we got Higgins in there a little bit. Where are we at? Are we on the 40, I think it is?
Yeah, I believe so. Carlos says, game's not over. Bengals could score back-to-back. They need a turnover because their defense sure as hell ain't stopping Kansas City for nothing.
Well, right now, the only way I see this defense getting a turnover with the soft style that they're using is if they just running down the field and a Kansas City player goes, whoops. Because there's just not
fumble. Yeah, a forced fumble of some sort.
Sort of looked like that Los Angeles game with the Bucks last week.
Right. All righty then. Bengals finally in Chiefs territory for the second time of the game. 2 minutes left in the half. Both teams have had the ball 26 plays, but twice as many yards for Kansas City. That's a snap. That's a handoff to Mixon, who is met in the backfield immediately and dragged down for a 3-yard loss.
Okay.
Wow. And like I said, this offensive line is ass.
Need to start seeing a Buffalo style offense. Let's quit trying to force the run. It's not happening. Let's just start slinging the rock everywhere.
Something. My goodness, man. At halftime, they better come out with a new offensive line. Like, just freshly unpacked, taking the bubble wrap off of them and everything, you know.
Yeah.
All right, Burrow in shotgun, player on either side of him. Takes the snap, looks downfield, guy in his face. That is a nice little screenplay. Is that Perrine?
Yep.
Yep, that's Sanjay with a nice little screen pass right down the left side or right
There you
side.
go.
He takes it all the way down for a touchdown to get their first touchdown of the game. Sanjay out there showing his little footwork. No, that was a good move on that corner right there.
Yes, it was.
Chase. Jamar Chase blocking out his cornerback all the way downfield.
Just like we were saying, that Buffalo style offense, use your running back, little check down passes, and yeah.
Absolutely. And now there's the kick, and it's good. It is 10-21. Let me change. Bengals score here. Not the Bengals. Okay.
Yeah.
Click score. Properties. Dun, 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 dun. Ta-da. Literally, we're not a minute behind, Alpha. I appreciate you saying that. It takes about a minute from the point that we see and react. And it takes about a minute for it to get to YouTube and then broadcast on YouTube. So we're seeing it about the same time you guys are. It's just that delay between the point where we actually say it and YouTube shows it. Okay?
Yep.
Mick, you are absolutely correct because you know it only takes Patrick Mahomes 13 seconds with no timeouts to score. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, we all seen it last week, and this Cincinnati defense is not the Buffalo Bills defense. So, yeah.
Although that Buffalo Bills defense last weekend didn't look like the Buffalo Bills defense either.
They did in the first half.
Yeah, but what you're
they
talking
were
about, the
completely
last
and
13
utterly,
seconds.
Yeah. I mean, by the fourth quarter, man, they were utterly gassed.
Yeah. See, and that's what Cincy's doing. They're conserving. They want to be able to play strong in the fourth, late in the third, and all the way through the fourth. So they're spotting them a few. They'll get it back.
But wait a minute. It's not like the Chiefs are just running down and scoring willy-nilly. They're running the ball on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
I mean, running it at will against the Cincinnati Bengals. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
At Will, at Ed, they're running it everywhere.
At Ed, at John.
Yep.
Lord. You are right. Yeah, Kansas City's offense does have a way of making these look bad, especially when you are a primary man coverage team and you try to switch to playing zone because that's the preferred scheme to play against the guys like Mahomes and Allen and, Jackson and those kind of guys. But if your team is traditionally a man coverage team and don't play zone very much, like the Indianapolis Colts, guys like this, they're going to chew you up.
Carlos says Bengals get the ball at halftime. I thought it was Chiefs get the ball coming out in the second half.
Ball at halftime.
Yeah, that's what
Bengals got the ball to open the game. Speaking of Bengals, here comes the kick. And it's a pooch. And it's picked up at the 3-yard line. And that's Byron Pringle with the football. And see, why didn't they do that before? They stopped them well before the 20-yard line. Alpha says, so they just let you live stream at Lucas Oil whenever you want? Well, not whenever I want. I mean, they don't even know that I'm here. I teleport back and forth to different places all the time.
There you go.
Oh, let me go somewhere else real quick. Show you what I mean. Well, no. Uh-oh. There's something going on here. I don't know. Oh, there it is. All right. I got to get my teleporter up and going. There we are. All right. Select destination. Home. Reach over here. Pull the lever. Click. And there we go. I'm back home. All right. Now I got to change that back. Go Lucas Oil. Select destination. Pull the lever. Click. Back here at Lucas Oil. All right. No, I'm just kidding, guys. This is a green screen. And Hill goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. I use a green screen, my guy. This is a picture that I got from Lucas Oil while I was there, but,
Yeah.
you know. Lawrence, I'm with you. I told my kicker to kick it high as possible at about the 5-yard line every day and then cover them suckers. And I agree with you. Yeah. They are at the 48-yard. We talked about 13 seconds, right? Holy crap.
Wow.
Boom. They're at the 33-yard line after that pass to Tyreke Hill now. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like just past the 50.
They're at the 33. They were. Now they're at the 33-yard line. At least that's what I saw just now.
All right. I missed that last play. Oops.
I don't care about State Farm, guys. There's 41 seconds left in this half, and Kansas City is just marching right down the field. I don't think they have a single pressure, let alone hit, on Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, you see him out of the pocket and stuff, but it's...
Yeah, it's himself.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so, you know, there might be a little pressure starting to form over here. I'll create some space. No, they did get pressure one time. One time. And then he ran it for a first down. McKinnon in motion, takes a snap out of shotgun, looks downfield, getting a little pressure, throws it to Kelsey right over the middle. He stop, go, picks up 9. Almost another first down, all the way down to the 24-yard line. Oh, I'm sorry, 16. No, that's 24. Okay, 24-yard line. One timeout left, 20 seconds left, takes the snap, looks, quick pass again. There's Pringle, gets to the 15-yard line. That's a first down. They're going to call timeout here. 13 seconds left. Crap, you know, with 13 seconds left, they can march a whole field and no timeouts. And they only got to get 15 yards for a touchdown. First and goal at the 15, that's 3 shots. And they got time for 3 shots. They score here, and it's not good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... This has got to just be hard. I mean, these guys sit there and, you know, and finally get that offensive score, and you think, okay, hey, that's what we need to go in the locker room. And you just look over at the defensive side of the ball, and there's just, I mean, next to no resistance.
Right? First and 10 at the 15. Shotgun, running back to his right. 2 receivers to his right. Takes a snap. Looks. There's a shot to the back corner of the end zone, but he overthrows Hill big time. Flag comes in on the play. Is that going to be holding or pass interference? If it's holding, it's a 5-yard penalty or a 10-yard penalty. It'll make it a half distance to the goal line. Did that happen before or after the pass? Because that was definitely. Oh, that's past it. Oh, shit, dude. That's in the end zone now. First and goal at the 1. Pass interference. That's spot foul. Oops. 9 seconds left at the 1-yard line. Are you kidding me? Big formation? What? What do you mean? And we got a timeout on the field.
Yeah, he was getting ready to get beat, and he was like, "No, you don't."
Had he not grabbed him, that wasn't a touchdown. He threw that way out the back of the end zone.
Mm-hmm. But he didn't know that at the time. You know what I mean?
Granted. Well, that's the second bad play by Eli Apple. The first one was he didn't see Tyreke Hill and let him go into her for a touchdown. Or no, that was McCole Hardman for the touchdown. This time he was just like, you know what? I feel like portraying a backpack. There's a snap rolling out to his left as Patrick Mahomes points, throws it in the dirt because he's trying to save time. 5 seconds
Clock.
left. Yep. I actually love Frank Reich's playbook. He is so good. It's just our players aren't at times don't execute. That's the problem. I love a lot of the plays that Frank Reich comes up with.
The thing is I don't know, but every Andy Reid playbook I've seen hasn't had too much from the running game either.
No. Mahomes out the hill. He tries to spin, gets back to the yard, and that's the half, ladies and gentlemen. That was not a good decision by Patrick Mahomes.
Wow.
He should not have thrown that. I get it. You're trusting your playmaker to maybe make someone miss and get a yard, but Cincinnati was ready for that. Good play by the defense here. Actually stopped them from scoring. The only thing that saved them, I think they still would have scored had it not been for the fact that time ran out.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Mahomes tried to call a timeout. You can't call a timeout when you ain't got no timeouts. That's a penalty. Did you see that? Yeah, Patrick Mahomes was trying to call a timeout, but he didn't have one. That's a penalty. The Bengals may.
But the clock was already at zeros, right? So.
But it's still.
I'm just saying, is it a penalty? Is what I'm asking. When the half's already over, I don't know.
But I know
that'd be crazy.
Yeah, right. If Bengals have to come out here and kick it at the freaking 50.
$1 Million Man wasn't quite on track of what was going on.
$1 Million Man? You mean $50 million man?
I was trying not to say $1 billion man, so I just
right. Guys, thank you all for watching. If you're coming back and watching this after the game, we appreciate you. Please smash that like button. I am going to change this right now to the third quarter because that way I don't forget until later.
Well, that was huge. Cincinnati going down there and scoring before the end of the half and then turn around and actually stopping them from getting any points. That's huge. I mean, because honestly, I thought we were looking at this thing quite possibly being 18 points again. So just down 11, not ideal, but that picture is a heck of a lot easier to look at and say, oh, hey, we can overcome it versus the other options.
Well, Cyborg says $500 million.
Yeah.
Yes, as a total contract, but it's $50 million a year, basically. And you don't know, that contract can be renegotiated. in a couple more years. So, it
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily mean that he's actually going to get all that. It could go up, it could go down.
That structure of that contract's amazing. All the flexibility it offers at the Chiefs and Patrick's Mahomes. I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, that one's a remark. I mean, that honestly, somebody needs to sit there and emulate that and put that to a lot of these high end quarterbacks and stuff. I think.
Similar style. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like the whole 10-year process though. That kind of makes me a little 7. I could see 7,
Mhm.
but 10 freaking years.
But from the franchise point of view, I mean, you sit there and you get them for 10 years, but like you said, you're not committed to anything after 4.
Three.
Is it 3?
It was 3 years. There's no commitment.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, and like you said, I just think that tenure just
Mm-hmm.
protects the team from having to bid against themselves and stuff like that with other teams.
Yeah. It's guaranteed the first 3 years, so that contract is guaranteed, and then after that, it is, they can accept or deny the next year as it goes year by year. So that's kind of cool.
I wasn't laughing at you. Mick the dog said, "Yeah, that's what the Browns need to do with Rodgers," and then he put a smile.
All right.
I think
I think your quarterback is on your team still for next year. I really do. I think he'll be the quarterback of your team next year because I don't see anyone out there. I don't think the Browns are going to go grab him. I think if there's a team that's going to end up getting him, I think it's the Broncos. Because the Broncos, we all know what John Elway, he's not afraid to make moves for a major quarterback when he's got a good defense and players around. And it would kind of emulate what he did with Peyton Manning those years back, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's who I'm seeing it go into. But I get you. But when it comes to Baker Mayfield, I don't know if there's another player, unless you want to really drop some first round picks but from what I'm understanding, Russell Wilson and the Seahawks don't plan on separating anytime soon. So
yeah, I've heard as much as the Seahawks will never trade him. So no matter what Russell wants, it's going to take quite a haul to make something like that happen.
Yeah. I mean, it takes a lot. Not just the haul, but the team's got to be willing to trade the guy, and the guy generally, when it's a quarterback, has to agree to go to it. I mean, I understand that. Well, they have a no trade clause, or they don't have a no trade clause, or some crap like that, But if it comes up and the quarterback's like, trade me there, I'll just freaking retire or not play for him that year. Are you gonna go through with the trade? No, So
Right.
I mean, they have the power to veto stuff. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is Russell does have the no trade clause too, right? I think he was the one. Yeah, because Russell does and Aaron Rodgers doesn't. I think is how that works. Yeah. And
Deshaun has it too. So
Deshaun, Watson,
that's a guy. If he can get his his court stuff out the way before the draft comes up, that's a guy that could be moved. If he could get all that stuff taken care of and out of the way, then he could be the number one quarterback that people will be looking at trying to trade for. That's available.
Absolutely, yeah. Because I mean, I can't honestly. The Texans are, that story is ended as far as that goes. I can't imagine an organization doing anything that would change Sean's mind. And then to your point, I don't even know if they could have, that would just be a bad look. You know what I mean? Having one of your guys even trying to keep him in there. That's a tough way to go.
But man, that would be something interesting. Deshaun, like I said, he could have played any game this year. The
Yeah.
Texans just chose not to play him.
Well, yeah, and I think that's I know that, but I also think that if maybe the Texans were to force that issue, would the league have been more aggressive?
I
Who
don't
knows?
think so.
Type thing. Well, and I like I said at the beginning, I was like thinking that yes, to me it seems like it would have, but there again, as the time has gone by and stuff, it just seems like hey, if the league had enough to do something with Deshaun, I think they would have
Yeah, they would have
already done it.
Yeah.
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 So
All it takes is one. Out of 22 of those, all it would have took was one. I mean, they investigated. If they would have found even one was somewhat legit, they would have pulled the trigger and been like, no, you can't play.
Yeah.
And them not pulling the trigger on that, to me, says a lot. A lot. So.
Yeah, he's definitely the wild card of this offseason, if you ask me. I think that is, for me, that's the most interesting piece because he's one of those guys that any team would take him, I think, outside of the Texans, and then,
outside of a couple
the Chiefs. Yeah, the
the
Chiefs.
Bills, teams
Exactly.
that already have a quarterback that they like long
Of that
term.
level. Yeah.
Because he's a top 3 quarterback in the NFL. I don't care. I'd take him over Deshaun or over Jackson, Lamar Jackson. I'd take him in a heartbeat. Take him over him because not only can he move, he doesn't move quite as well as Lamar Jackson, but he can move, and his throwing ability is off the charts. I mean, good Lord.
I mean, I'd take him over Joe Burrow. I mean, I like what Joe Burrow has done and stuff, but Deshaun Watson, he's got that mobility. He's got that Gumby-like ability. He's got that Cunningham. I remember watching him and people hit him in the legs, and he just shrug it off and like, 60 yards down the field.
Look what Deshaun Watson did after they traded Hopkins away.
Yeah.
He had the best year of his career. He had the best year. 5,000 yards, the best completion percentages. His touchdown interception ratio was the best it ever was, and that was without Hopkins.
Right, and that was without an offensive line. I mean, you got to remember, that's the same year that Julian Davenport was his starting tackle.
Right.
I mean, we all know that. I mean, this kid was, you talk about a team, putting a team on your back. I mean, he put that team on his back, on his shoulders. He carried them everywhere they went.
Yeah, absolutely. Mick says, and Watson is tough because he took a beating. Yes, he did. He stands in there at till the last second to throw that freaking football if he needs to, and he will.
And I'll tell you right now, I think he would be. I mean, can you imagine being forced out of something? This is why I take it. Being forced out of a game that you love, okay? And I'm not. This is not me making a stance on the legality or what, but I'm just saying he was taken away, and then nothing has been proven. So that's what I'm making my statements on. He's had it taken away from him where he shouldn't have, just because somebody said something or whatever. Now it puts him in question. Now I understand why it's all happening, but my point was it was out of his hands that this game got taken away from him. And then he's been forced to sit on a bench all year and watch an absolute train wreck of a team.
There's only 5 teams in the NFL that I think, maybe 6. But 5 of those in the AFC that he will not play for next year. The one
because of his
Deshaun Watson.
Because of his choice, or because the other team won't want it?
Because it's because this period.
Okay.
The one in the NFC would probably be Dallas Cowboys because they really do believe in Dak. They gave Dak all. But Rodgers, I could see Green Bay wanting to trade for him to get the quarterback of their future. If Russell doesn't want to be in Seattle, I could see him playing for Seattle and being like, okay, we went from Russell Wilson to Deshaun Watson, right?
Yeah.
And then get a bunch of draft picks out of freaking, Russell Wilson, or make just a straight up trade, Russell Wilson for, Deshaun or something like that. We already talked about the Bills.
Don't say that even again. That thought just is like, oh wow.
We already talked. I know. We already talked about the Bills. We already talked about the Chiefs, and that leaves 4 teams left, or 4 teams left that he will not play for next year. One is the Houston Texans. The other 3 are the other 3 teams in the AFC South, because there's no way on God's green earth that the Texans will trade him to a divisional rival.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. No, that would be career suicide, as far as whatever the front office person was.
Bill O'Brien is not their GM no more,
Yeah.
so
we don't have Bill to blame for this one. So
right.
Wow. Yeah, I don't like that thought, because an even swap. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't take much more than an even swap from a Seattle to a,
Exactly. One. Because,
I mean, I'm over here. Yeah, we got rid of Deshaun, and then I sit there and like, oh man, we got Russell.
Yep. Yeah. Right. I mean, it is what it is. Okay. So, well, we sat here and talked this whole time through halftime.
Yeah. Actually, I do need to restock my beverages, so I will be back in just a couple minutes.
And I will cover for you. So
thank you.
Go. And here I am alone talking smack, because I can do that. Guys, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, tag that notification bell so that you are notified next time we go live or upload a video. Guys, I get it, Mick. You don't think Russ will go to Houston. That's true. Man, let's see. What do you think? Do the Cincinnati Bengals, with the Chiefs getting the ball first in the second half, do the Bengals have a chance? They're only down 11 right now, but they have yet to really stop the Chiefs. You can look at the last drive and go, well, they stopped them there, but not really. Not really. They made a play, but it wasn't like it was on 4th down or something like that, right? All right, we got a kickoff going off. He's going to return it 1 yard deep out of his own end zone, and he gets cremated at the 20, gets it to the 21, is Pringle. And I would do that every freaking time. I would do that every time. Kick it short. Make him, force him to do that. Abso-freaking-lutely. Who do you think that Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, and Deshaun Watson plays for next year? Let me know in the chat. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Mahomes, shotgun. McKinnon to his left. Split receivers, it looks like. Takes the snap. No, there was 2 receivers. Okay, McKinnon slips a tackle right there, about 3 yards deep. Picks up 6. It'll be 2nd and 4 coming up. He did refuse to play for the Texans at first, but then he said he would have played, and then the Texans just wouldn't even put him on the register. So the Texans want him out. Quick pass over. Oh, that's Byron Pringle, ladies and gentlemen, with the 1st down catch. That's another guy that I said you need to keep an eye on this offseason. Let's see what happens. Patrick Mahomes, 19 of 22. Oh boy, I'll take that every day, all day. 19 of 22. Are you kidding me? Wow. Oh, Trey Hendrickson leaving the field. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Shotgun, Kelsey in motion, empty backfield. Takes the snap, 3 receivers to his left. Looks, got all day, runs upfield. Quick pass over the center, right over Tyreke Hill's head. Goes through his hands. I think that was a pretty good play right there by the defensive back. And here comes the tight end for the Bengals, Uzomah, on crutches. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign at all. Jeez. Don't like seeing that. Looks like Loyalist is back. We're going to bring him back. Booyah! There he is. Ta-da! All right. 3rd down and 7. Shotgun, running back to his left. Takes a snap. Looks, throws. Oh, what a beautiful looping pass. Right through the hands of Travis Kelce and the Cincinnati Bengals. Force the first punt of Patrick Mahomes this entire game. They actually force a 3-and-out.
There you go. It's exactly what this defense needed to do.
Oh, no, that wasn't a 3-and-out, but it's a punt.
Okay.
Just off the fingertips of Travis Kelce.
That snap was looked like it rolled to Patrick Mahomes.
And there's the punt. Oh, the gunner's got a free run, and he completely and utterly missed. Nice little return right there to get the ball out to about the 21-yard line, where Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals, and I'm going to assume Joe Mixon, because that's who we've seen a lot of so far, will take over. They have a shot. To make this a 4-point game.
Yeah, because you got them pinned inside the 20, so now it would be a good time to get to one of them nice long drives, mix it up between Higgins and loosen it up a little bit. Maybe even Jamar can get back in this a little bit.
Did I almost say Patrick Mahomes? I might have. I don't know.
Sometimes the excitement just gets going, or your brain gets everything.
Sometimes my tongue does not work properly. My brain thinks faster than my mouth can speak at times. And we're in commercial break. So, hey, guys, I've already done all of them that I want to do right now when it comes to... just let you know, if you want to help out, I didn't put it in here and I should have. I have a charity that I'm going on right now. Anything that you guys donate in the tip jar using this link right down here will go to my local Grant County Humane Society, because it is absolutely freezing right now outside. And I don't want to see animals, cats, dogs, whatever. Someone let their parrot out. I don't know. I don't want to see them out in this cold here in Indiana. It is too nasty, too cold. And they are the only shelter here in my county that is a no-kill shelter, right? Yeah. Where, they just bring them in and just off them. They don't do that there. So, and they need help dramatically. My county's not making... My county's kind of low on funds, when it comes to jobs and income, so they don't get a lot of donations. So I want to help out the most I can, and I would appreciate if any, I don't care if it's $1, anything at all, any donations will go directly to the Humane Society. Thank you so much.
That's good work, man. They do good work there, guys.
Yeah. I've had batches of kittens that I've dumped off to them before because I just didn't have a room in my house, and I gave them $100 with the kittens, because I was like, here's some money to at least help with, litter and food and stuff like that, First and 10 at the 17-yard line. Burrow under center. That fake handoff to Mixon. Steps up in the pocket. Oh, he's wide open. Higgins gets past all the way to the 37-yard line. What a nice little dump pass. If he'd have threw that just a little bit further so that Higgins could have caught and ran instead of having to stop, turn back. Look at that. He had to stop, turn back. Had he hit him on the run, that's a touchdown. Because he'd have got right around where Chase was blocking. Yeah,
and I'll tell you right now, Chase is blocking. I mean, he's not doing that, here, let me throw a half-hearted shielding. Right. No, his guy's not making the tackle.
Under center, single setback, split receivers. Takes a snap. That is a handoff. Mixon lowers his shoulder, picks up about a yard and a half, maybe 2. It'll be second and long coming up. Wow. This is already a long game for me.
Do what?
This is already a long game for me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Joe Burrow has completed 4 of his last 10 attempts. All right, I got a donation. I'm going to get to it in just one moment.
Delay a game.
That is a delay a game. That is a delay a game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much to Gorbanakron, who drops $10 in the donation jar that he used right down here. He says that is for our animal friends. Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome.
We much appreciate that. That'll get some food or some litter or something of that nature. Again, every single cent that I get out of this stream today will go directly to the Humane Society for the Grant County. Second down 14 at the 43-yard line. Quick pass over to center, and that was utterly broken up. I think Willie Gay got his hand in there first. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful play by number 50 for the Kansas City Chiefs.
No, tight window throw.
Yeah. Really tried to fit that into a tight window to Drew Sample, and that just was not happening. Third down 14 coming up. Third and 14 at the 43. Takes a snap. Looks. Oh, that's a deep shot to Higgins, who it was
needed to be 15 feet tall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh.
Higgins wasn't tall enough to catch that one. Not in the least little bit. He tried though. He went up there.
Yeah.
Just wasn't able to get to it. Chase was double teamed. All right, so they're punting in no man's land because it's 14 yards they got to get. And there's the punt, high, end over end. He is going to fair catch. Nope, there was no fair catch called. McCole says that he called for fair catch, but it was I never saw it. McCole says, well, I asked for a fair catch. Let's see. I don't see a fair catch called. Oh, and then he throws himself down. You see that?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I've been watching the NBA. Whoops.
Right. Boy, he tried a flop there. The guy did run into him, but if you're blocked into him, then that's not a call. And he ran into him, and he was like, and then he tried to hold him for a second, and then went like this. You know, it looked like, I couldn't tell if he was blocked into him or if it was a fair catch call because the replay wasn't long enough for that. It was just as soon as he caught the ball, that's where the replay started. I'm like, really?
Well, one of two things. Either there was a fair catch called and that dude was just like, oh, hey. Or secondly, he should have lit him up and he just saved his life if he didn't have a fair catch.
Right. Either way, from that was a flop bigger than heck by McCole Hardman.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. He was trying to get an Academy Award for that one. Jeez.
Nicole Hardman was trying to become Nicole Kidman.
Right. Wow. All right. We're going to go there now.
You said acting. That's the first thing that came up.
Nicole Hardman just turned into a really thin, redheaded chick. All right. All good. Yeah, we're trying to figure that out as well, Alpha. We have no idea what that was. We don't know if he called for a fair catch, if dude was blocked into him, if we're watching something completely different, if this was being filmed in an alternate dimension where the NFL rules don't apply.
I would
have
say
no idea.
I would say the call on the field was actually accurate, for what we think should have happened.
Yeah, because I don't think he intentionally tried to hit him or do
No.
anything. It didn't look like he was really trying to do anything to him. I think
And
he
he had-
probably got blocked into him, and that was the
Yeah.
problem.
Because he had enough room to make the catch, and then the guy came in on him.
Yeah, if he's blocked into him, then that's a no call.
That's a crazy job. Could you imagine being a gunner or somebody that's got to come at him, full throttle, 100%, and then just be like, okay, now I've got to be.
And you have to have a certain amount of time between the fair catch wave and the point that you actually catch the football. So otherwise, it don't count. You can't go caught. That's kind of dirty. Intention don't matter, but blocking into somebody does. And I couldn't tell if he was blocked into him or not because it wasn't long enough. But either way, Patrick Mahomes dump off out to the CEH. Nice little cut inside to avoid the tackle behind the line of scrimmage and pick up an additional 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Heck, I've rolled a couple cigarettes. I ain't smoked any of them. Guys, don't smoke. It's not good for you.
You're ready for an exciting second half.
I'm ready to go take a nap. Because I got an ugly feeling that Mahomes was going to put some points on the board on this one.
No.
All right, 2nd down and 7. Mahomes under center, CEH behind him. That is a jet sweep by McCole Hardman, and he picks up the 1st down with an additional 3 yards to go along with it.
He is just
McCole wanting a flag every time he touches the football.
That's what I'm saying.
He was out of bounds here, but if you look, he was that was a good no call. He didn't lay into him. He was actually trying to hold himself up on that one, on that sideline, and it was incidental contact. All right, takes a snap. That's a handoff to the running back. Running back goes up the gut, picks up about 4. 2nd down and 6 upcoming. Nice to see Trey Hendrickson back in the game, and we got ourselves another donation by Cyborg. Thank you so much. Another $10 in here. Says for our 4-footed friends. Absolutely, man. We got to get these guys something to eat. Keep them off the streets, man, in this cold weather. So thank you so much. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Takes a snap. Looks. Has all day and then some. He finally rolls out to his right. Throws it downfield out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 6. The only reason he was under pressure was because he rolled out on his own accord.
Exactly. And that left end was just like, oh, there he goes.
Right.
Get him. Oh, man.
Wow. Just wow.
I mean, that incomplete pass was about the worst outcome that Mahomes has had all day on the rollout.
Right. Absolutely. He's 3 of his last 4. Shotgun running back to his right. Hardman in motion. Split receivers now. Takes a snap. 5-step drop. Looks. Throws over out to the sideline. Hit as the ball got there. Pringle got the ball knocked right out of his hands as the ball arrived. Watch this. Oh, I'm going to call holding there.
Yeah.
I'm going to call holding there. Just saying. I'm just saying. Dude had a fistful of jersey right between the shoulder pads.
I didn't see it. I don't know what you're talking about.
And they force a punt after a blatant no call on a holding call right there. Jeez, that was terrible. Good Lord. I don't
Well-
think they I don't think they called but like 2 penalties this whole game so far.
Yeah.
And I've seen more than 2. I promise you that.
At least the upside is it's on both sides of the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're going to do it, at least keep it balanced.
If I was the Cincinnati Bengals, I would be taking advantage of this so hard. I would tell my offensive line, guys, just grab. I don't care, okay? Just bear hug them, bring them to the ground, sit on them. I don't care what they're not calling it, so let's take advantage of it, right?
Wrap your hand around the sleeve, or take Tyreke Hill, the back of his shirt, and just wrap it around your fist, and then just watch him go.
Right. I'm talking about the offensive line. I mean, they ain't giving him no kind of nothing, so you might as well just, take advantage of them not calling holding calls, offensive or defensive, and just grab, Jeez.
But good thing is Cincinnati's come out and 2 possessions both times made them had to punt the ball, so that's good. Now if they can just get their offense to get a little bit of momentum going, get them back in this game.
That's a good point. They didn't force them to punt at all that first half, and this half 2 in a row. But to be fair, Cincy ain't been able to do jack and squat on offense either. So, it is what it is.
Yep.
What do we got going on here? This stupid commercial. I don't even know what this commercial's about. A bunch of people. And none of them are family. Unless that is the most interesting family in the world.
Diversified at its finest.
That is as diversified a family as I have ever seen in my life. Now, I'm not against diversification. Maybe everyone in that whole family was adopted. I don't know. If they were, good on them. Great.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, they were all over 20. So that's interesting.
Somebody won the lottery right before they started adoption procedures, and then like, ooh, I want one of them. Sorry. Great. Now YouTube's banning us.
I know.
I'm sorry.
That's Angelina Jolie's family. Which, shout out to Angelina Jolie. She is one of the biggest humanitarians I have ever met in my, well, I never met, but that I know of that exists in the world, right? I don't know what I'd have done if I'd ever met Angelina Jolie. She was one of those people that, me and my wife, that whole get a pass thing, know? Yeah, she was on my list.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day.
I didn't know actually people made those lists. I can't see asking about, you want to make a list? She's like, you better put me, and only me.
Drew Sample finally gets a catch, short of the first down though, and it's 3rd and 1. Third down and 1. He was tackled as soon as he caught the ball. Wow.
Wonder what's going on the sideline.
I don't know, but it looked like Hardman and Hill were having arguments there.
I'm the fastest. No, I'm the fastest.
What do you mean they're holding you? Have you seen what they've been doing to me this whole game? That is a quarterback sneak, and that is Joe Burrow picking up a first down. Right over.
Yes, it was.
Right over Chris Jones. Hardman now sitting down. He ain't no one even anywhere around him. I guess he got put in timeout. Well, coach sat down beside him. Now, if he gets up and Hill's walking down the sideline. If Hardman stands up and puts his nose in a corner, I would make that a meme so quick. All right, that's a stretch play right there to mix into the left that went absolutely nowhere and then nowhere again. He might have got a half a yard. Oh, we got a flag now. Looks like we're getting
What is?
a unsportsmanlike conduct, and it might be on the running back. Oh no, that is on. Oh man, that's on the tight end.
What are you doing, dude?
That's on the tight end big time. Oh my, yeah. Holy crap! Did they pick that up? It says 2nd and 10. They must have picked that. Oh, they picked it up.
Okay. Wow. He ain't bleeding. That ain't a foul. The optics were like.
If that's not a foul, then that offensive line absolutely needs to be grabbing people. Burrow breaks a sack, runs, throws, first down. Chase has the ball, gets it pushed out of bounds about the 31-yard line.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all I can say too.
That was. I mean, that's just Burrow was like, no, and then he just dimed.
Chris Jones had him in his grasp.
Yeah. Jamar's like, I remember doing this last year or 2 years ago in college.
Yeah, right.
Let's go.
Let's do this, man.
Starting to look like the national championship.
Absolutely. Burrow pulling people around on the line. Takes a snap. That's a handoff to Mixon, who hits the line and goes nowhere fast.
At least it wasn't that failing stretch play.
Right.
That thing hasn't been there at all today.
No, it hasn't. At least, he's broke one run,
Yeah.
Up the gut. Oh, good Lord. Chris Jones is just freaking dominating.
Yeah.
Guys.
He was walking him all the way to the running back. He's like, we're going to go this way. Wow.
How are you double teaming Chris Jones, man? There's the snap, quick pass over the center.
Yeah.
And I think that's a flag because I think that cornerback was all over his back. He's like clapping like, yeah, it was me. I did it.
I did it.
That was definitely pass interference because, I mean, come on now. Watch what he does.
Yeah, I mean, he turned his body.
Yeah. Yeah, he hooked and turned his hips. And as soon as those hips turn, that's pass interference. You can't do that. You can do that. You see how his body got turned?
Yeah.
You can do that as long as the body don't turn. You can put your arm around somebody and reach out and do that, but you cannot affect them making the play. And that includes, adjusting how their body is. Burrow, what a running back screenplay to Mixon.
Oh, man.
Picks up about 15, 20 yards on that play. I thought it was just a gangbuster rush, but
I thought he was throwing it away. Honestly, I thought he was just like.
Because it went straight up in the air. He threw that sucker. That was a good play. Mixon jumps up. Mixon jumps up midair, catches it one-handed, and then comes down running with it. That was a heck of a play by those two right there. Good play.
8-yard line. First and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line, under center, single setback, offset. Nope. Now it's I formation as the tight end lines up at the fullback. That's a fake handoff. And Burrow gets demolished. He got buried. There's a flag, and I think that's going to be roughing the passer because he put his whole body weight on. Oh, no. It's
the guy that got the sack was being held like crazy.
I guess. But watch. I mean, tradition. Oh, yeah, that's holding. I mean, come on. You got him in a chokehold, guy. But look, he put his whole body weight on top of him. You're not allowed to do that. That in any other game this season would have been roughing the passer.
Boy, Hill is looking steamed about something, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Probably because Hardman's getting the ball and not him. Look at all this defensive front movement by the Chiefs. Looks like they're wanting to bring heat. And they do. They send like 14 people. 14 people. Hello? That's a joke. Loyalist muted himself because he's talking to somebody.
Actually, no, I was talking to you. I just my wife had just come in and said something. I was like,
oh, it's all good. She can talk here on the live stream. I don't care.
Yeah, he said, come on in.
Sit down and say hi to people.
Huh?
I need toilet paper for the other bathroom. I'll get Adam to do it.
He says, come in and say hi or you're going to be a snob.
What?
Yep, you got to come and say hi.
I'm shy.
Hi.
Sunday said, I'll get it. I'll be right back, Will.
If I did say hi, though.
He said hi. She said hi.
I know. I got you. All right. Boy, the chats went dead. Wow. What happened to the chat? There it is. Bengals need to call maybe less screens. Jeez. Well, I mean, as much pressure as they've been under, screens are a big deal. Also, quick slants are nice, but, you know, when you're playing man press, here they're going to kick a field goal here on the left hash mark. Ball is up and good, and they bring it to within 8. So we're going to change that score. Properties. The Bengals are the first team to put points on the board in the second half. Wow. What do you know?
All right.
Wouldn't expect
So now
that.
we got one possession, right?
Okay.
All right. That's all. That's like I said. Get this thing close and then just see if you can put some pressure on that Kansas City defense. Make them make a mistake.
I think the Bengals need to start scoring touchdowns and not just field goals, though. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Oh, I agree. That's why I was like, I'm just trying to be optimistic here. I'm still thinking about the 7.5 prediction.
Hey, no, they at this point they need to score 3 more field goals to take the lead.
Yeah.
So far, both teams have scored 3 times, but the Chiefs have an 8-point lead.
Yep. That is definitely not good in the math department. Is at least
Nope.
not the old school math. I know I'm old, so
Well, new math, you know.
they just have a new way to get to. Nope, still not good.
Yep. New math with that whole. Well, they got 2 field goals, so that's 3 times. That's 3 times 2, and then you add a touchdown, so that's 7. So you take the 3 times 2, and they put another touchdown. Then you got to multiply that again with the 7. And I don't know how new math is work. That's stupid.
My son sits there and he does this little trick on his hand and stuff for it and everything, and I'm just like, I think you're just throwing gang signs at me. I'm not real sure what you're doing. But I don't know how this is math. This is more like a parlor trick. But hey, it works for him. I mean, he can sit there and calculate with the best of them. So
There you go. I
I'm
used
just
to be
glad-
so good at math in school.
I'm really good at numbers, but I'm just glad that my son isn't one of those that just, I don't need to know it. I can use a calculator. I'm like, no, you got to know it.
You won't always have a calculator.
Exactly.
We're way past due one of those solar storms that hit us about once every 150 years. And if it happens, then like the entire world's electricity will go down for 10 years, you know, is what they're predicting if we get hit by one of those, because they have nothing to protect against it.
Live game reactions will be a whole different type of beast.
Right. Live game reactions will be actually at the game, and people will be watching you at the game while they're at the game themselves.
With their cups and strings going, "Did you see that?"
Right. Right. Why did they go that way if the running back went that was dumb. Burrow's like, you should have went that way, not that way. Kansas City with the ball at the 25-yard line. In shotgun, running back to his right. Takes the snap, hands the football off. McKinnon again. 8 more yards. 8 more yards. Right up the gut.
Easy peasy.
McKinnon, I kid you not, McKinnon looks like he should have won MVP this year. If you just go by this game, 9 carries. Yeah. He's literally over 5 yards a carry right now. I mean, he looks like a monster right now against this Cincinnati front 7. Shotgun, McKinnon to his right. Split receivers, tight formation though. Takes the ball, quick pump fake, and they finally get to him. Is that a strip? That was a strip sack by Cincinnati. He went to pump fake. Dude reached up, ripped the ball right out of his hands as he pump faked it. Oh no, it was intercepted.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, I don't know what I'm seeing.
I'm just now seeing it.
Yeah.
That's an Oh, that was a beautiful play by Hill. What?
By Hill?
Hill. The defensive tackle, Hill.
Oh, is that his last name? Okay.
Yeah. Not Hill wearing the orange and white.
I was watching Tyreke going, what did he do in this
The one with the orange and black.
Nice tackle by Patrick Mahomes.
And here's a chance for them to come in here and possibly tie the game at the 27-yard line. Yeah, there's the handoff. Joe Mixon cuts back, sees a seam, dives, picks up 5. 2nd and 5 at the 23. If Cincinnati comes back and wins this game, I'm going to point at everybody in this chat that said, well, this game's over. When it was 14-0.
This is exactly what best case scenario here.
Mm-hmm. And you definitely go for 2 if you somehow get a touchdown here. Definitely. Higgins in motion, takes a snap, 3 guys to his right. He throws to his right? Right to Chase. Gets to the 5-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 5 as Jamar Chase has a nice little catch and run right there for about 20 freaking yards.
Yes.
Well, not quite 20, about 17.
You run the ball here?
No. No. You run play action and then drop a wide receiver screen or a quick slant. 1 man in motion was Higgins. They're going to run the football to the left side, and they're going to get to the 2-yard line. It'll be 2nd goal at the 2. I just said no because this Kansas City Chiefs has been just stifling the running. Joe Mixon, 14 carries, 55 yards. I mean, that's not a good – that's like 3 yards a carry. That's about 3 yards a carry. Come on now.
Yeah.
Almost 4. Under center.
Use one of those 3-yard runs right about now.
And there's the pass, and there was absolutely 0 chance for Chase to catch that football. 0 chance. 3rd down and goal. $18 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
What was that pass? I mean,
go for it, by the way. I would not kick a field goal here. I would go for it. You will not have a prime opportunity like this again. Takes a snap. Looks, quick pass out to the side. And it's caught. Touchdown.
There you
Jamar
go.
Chase.
There you go. Now we got a game.
Go for 2 here. You got to go for 2. You're 2 points down. A extra point only still puts you 1 point down. There is no reason not to go for 2 here. None.
Yeah, if you're a believer that you only do it during the 4th quarter, you got, just under a minute left in the 3rd? So
14 seconds.
Yeah, so. definitely one of those moments.
Shotgun, running back to his right. It looks like Perrine. Man in motion. Split receivers. Takes a snap. Looks. Oh, wide open is number 11. 2-point conversion is good, and we have ourselves a tie ball game. And that is Taylor. It's a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
21 all. Walking into the... I'm going to change everything here. First off...
Like they didn't even know 11 was on the field. I mean...
Right?
He
was in motion!
Yeah, I know. He's like in motion. Nobody followed him. And he's like 3 yards into the end zone and break to the left.
Right? I'm going to go ahead and change this to the fourth quarter so I don't forget. Because, I mean, we're only like 10 seconds from the fourth quarter. So.
Yeah.
Tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button. I know that I probably don't have anyone here that wasn't here when I first started this stream, but either way, make sure you hit the like button. I'd appreciate it.
The tiger is awake, Alpha Wolf says.
Yep. Carlos, let's go. Let's go. All right. I know that Joe was averaging 3 yards a carry, but like half the time he's hit for either no or negative yards. Mm-hmm. That's why it worries me about running the football at that point. You know, throw the daggone ball. You know, because Kansas City has been playing your run very, very well all game. He's only broke out for a run longer than 5 yards one time this entire game. As far as, if my memory serves, maybe twice.
That's right, Mick. It is a ball game.
Yep.
Burrow he's just so chilled. You know what I mean? He just sits down like, you know.
Absolutely.
You can't tell if he threw an interception or if he threw a touchdown. You know what I mean?
Kansas City's, all their possessions so far this half, punt, interception. Possessions during the first half, touchdown. So that's interesting.
This is where we find out.
I did say earlier, I said, you know, the Bengals need a turnover, and they got one. That's a running back screen that was absolutely dropped by McKinnon.
Yeah, now this is a time where we see if the Bengals being the cat, if they were playing with their food, or if and they come back
if they were setting them up.
Yep.
Right? Let's see what happens. They used 3 of their 9 lives in the first half.
It's all right.
McKinnon in motion. Mahomes, shotgun, takes a snap, 3-step drop, quick pass over the center to Kelsey, picks up about 7. It'll be 3rd down and 3 at the 33-yard line. Or 32-yard line.
Yeah.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the third quarter.
Going into that fourth quarter, you know them shoulder pads got to get a little tighter around the neck right about now.
Yep.
These guys are like, oh, not again.
Now, I think it's funny. This is how you're going to be able to tell the referees are trying to take over this game. There's been like 3 penalties the entire stinking game.
Yeah.
Let's see what kind of penalties we see in the fourth quarter. If we see a bunch of penalties for one team and one team only, then, yeah, you'll know what's going on. So we'll see.
You're right, Mick. He's sitting there saying that, you know, Burrow's arm isn't really a cannon, but he's super accurate and stuff. And that's right. And that, I mean, that's like last year with us and Phillip Rivers, you know, the guy couldn't throw the ball 50 yards down the field if he had to.
Well, he could, but it went straight up in the air.
Yeah.
And then you're waiting on it to come back down, you know.
But knowing where your receivers are going to be and putting that precision on there, that I'll take that over I mean, I don't want a limp noodle arm or nothing, but I'd take accuracy and what do you want to call it? Awareness, I guess. Knowing where the receiver is and being able to lead them and stuff for sure.
Mm-hmm. There's been some holds. There's been some pass interferences that have not been called in this game. Very obvious ones, but there was a pass interference called. A couple of them, if I remember correctly, in this game.
Yeah. And
they were definitely should have been. But there were also some that weren't called that definitely should have been. So.
And I wonder how much grief, if this continues and stuff, how much do you think we're going to hear about how poorly the clock was managed at the end of the halftime for the Chiefs and stuff? And you get to hear that whole narrative again, how Andy Reid is not a good clock manager and stuff.
Well, you know what? It was still managed a lot better than the Cowboys did.
I knew that was coming. I was just like, oh, this is about to get ugly.
At least he gave his chance to do something. His player had that ball in his hands while the clock, it was actual play moving, and they didn't run a quarterback sneak. They have been letting him play. I agree, Mick. I said that, and that's what I'm saying. We'll see if they continue to do that in the fourth. Or flags start coming up. Trips to his right. Shotgun, takes a snap, steps up in the pocket, escapes a sack, rolls out to his right, and pauses on 3rd down and 3. Shout out to my boy who is sharing the stream in my Discord so that we can react to it at the same time. Very much appreciated, even though we did literally just miss that play, but it's okay. They got the stop. Nice. Thank you, Mick. Appreciate that.
I've got my other one up. It dropped him for about a 6 yards lost. But
sack?
Nice. He was back there just running around all day long.
Yeah, that's a problem that we've been seeing. He's holding the ball a little too long now, Mahomes is.
Yep. 4th and 13 and getting ready to punt.
Wow. All right, I get to actually watch the play now. As he rolls out to his right, he looks, waits again, then tries to roll back to the left. And, dude, you can only do that so many times.
Yeah.
I mean, you are Patrick Mahomes, but come on now. Getting ready to punt the ball at the 23-yard line, I assume. Let me know what's going on.
Okay.
If you can
Commercials.
Oh, wait. No, they got the ball at the 33, I think. 34. Bengals do?
Yeah. Yeah, it's at the 34. Yes. 1st and 10. Tight end in motion. Burrow dropped back the pass. He lets it go. Was it intercepted? Yep, intercepted. Kansas City just intercepted it.
Kansas City just intercepted the football. As I watch this play unfold, as Sample moves in motion. He takes the snap. Play action. Doesn't even step up into the pass. That's why it was intercepted. He did not step towards the ball. He threw that off his back foot, and the ball did not have enough gas to get there, and the ball was undercut by the defender.
Now watch this replay and tell me if it looks like he's got control of this thing.
Oh, I can't see. Now here's the replay. Yeah, that's an interception.
Yeah, I mean, never hit the ground, but it looks like it's wobbling and stuff as he's out of bounds.
It looked secure as he hit the ground, and he had 2 steps and then went to the ground. So that's an interception.
Yeah, he was in his hip pocket either way. Mm-hmm. That defender was in perfect position that whole play.
Mm-hmm. Burrow did not step into that throw. He threw it off his back foot because of the pressure to his right, and that's why that was intercepted. Again.
Wow.
Cincinnati. I told you at halftime, you should have fired your offensive line, went outside, went down to the local Wendy's, and hired their fry cooks. And whoever's at I don't care if it was a chick at the cash register or a woman. I apologize. I know some people think that the word chick is offensive. I don't. I call chick, dude, whatever, you know. But, you know, just hire whoever's working at your local Wendy's and put them on the offensive line because they'll do better than what, you know, your offensive line is doing right now.
Keep the center. Let him hike the ball back to the running back, and then he can lateral it back to Joe Burrow that's 15 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Right. And then just let Joe Burrow just drop bombs.
Yeah, all day long.
You got to be able to get me on 25 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a scheme we've just invented. It's the oh no scheme.
Right.
Sort of that comparable to pulling a hockey out of the goal at the end of a game, or the goalie out of the goal, I should say.
Cincinnati has had all of the momentum right up until that interception.
Yeah, that was definitely one that their defense has got to either make a statement saying that this isn't going to change the flow of this game, or
this game is over, and the flow of the game has changed, one or the other, because you can't have that.
No.
"13 minutes, 56 seconds left in the game. Burrow sitting on the sideline, cussing himself out.
Yeah, I guess I was wrong. You can tell if he's thrown an interception after all.
Shotgun, running back to his left, hands the ball off, and that is a run by CEH. He's going to pick up about 3, maybe 4. It'll be second and manageable.
Come on, defense.
They don't look tired. That's a good thing.
That's right. I mean, to your point, they haven't been on the field a whole lot.
Not this half.
Right.
So they got plenty of gas left. There's a snap, 5-step drop, throws it. That was just a really bad pass.
Really? Yeah.
That was a terrible pass to the running back right there, man. Wow. Patrick Mahomes looks broken right now.
Looks like he just got done talking to his brother on the phone.
He's
mad at the world.
Yeah, he probably just saw what his girlfriend was doing up in the press box and was like, oh, shit. Bunch formation to his left, shotgun, running back to his right, takes a snap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-step drop, steps up in the pocket, goes down. That's a sack for Cincinnati, and another punt coming up.
That's what the defense needed to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's Trey Hendrickson.
Mm-hmm. Like, to your point, I mean, they aren't looking like they're gassed, and now they're starting to feel their oats a little bit, starting to get that momentum. And I can't tell what the crowd sounds like in Kansas City, but you got to figure that fan base is just going, been here, done this.
Right.
After last week's game.
Here comes the punt at the 43-yard line. There's the snap. Ball's down. Kick is up. That is a fair catch, but he lets it go in the back of the end zone. They'll take the ball back at the 20. And Joe Burrow steps out on the field going, that was my bad, guys. That was my bad. That was my bad. Poor decision on the throw.
Raw 94 in here says upset alert. And I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm there yet, but we got a good game alert. How's that?
It's a game. It's a game.
Yeah.
But to be fair, Kansas City has looked like nothing like the team we saw in the first half.
Yeah.
Nothing like the team in the first. Cincinnati must have came out with halftime adjustments that is absolutely working.
I tell you what, I don't know. I mean, because you sit there and you see that throw to Edwards-Helaire, and I mean, that was just a bad throw. The play, I mean, had he just made that pitch and catch, that would have been
first down. That
Yeah,
would have been a first down.
What I mean?
Yeah,
easy.
But since he's getting pressure on him too and making plays and things like that, so quarterback, you can't expect a quarterback to make every throw. That's what I've said about all the quarterbacks. But you need to make the majority of them. And Patrick Mahomes generally makes the majority of them. Even in this game, he'll make the majority of them. But when a defense makes a play on you and forces you into a 3rd and long or something like that, and that's what it is. Yes, you're right, Mick. This is a very long TV timeout, and that's why we're sitting here trying to talk through it. But it's kind of difficult to do so because, State Farm isn't paying me money to talk about them, but yet they're consistently dropping commercials out there.
Joe's favorite set of commercials.
Right?
The State Farm commercials.
Good Lord. All right. Oh, there's a kitty cat alert. Kitty cat. If you could only see my cat the way he sleeps. Right here in front of me.
Warm and peaceful.
Bunny-fied. All right. You figure a 15-pound black and white cat that sleeps like this. Upside down, just like that. That's
well, he's happy because his cats are winning.
I guess. Oh, they're tied, but yeah. First and 10 at the 20. Burrow, shotgun, running back to his right, split receivers, hands the ball off. That's Mixon. Stop, stutter, sets behind the line of scrimmage to find a crease, finds it, picks up 3. Run the ball again, Joe. Run the ball again. Holy crap. 122 to 33 yards, Cincinnati. Takes a snap, steps back, under pressure, rolls out to his right, throws it. Oh, yes, tell me that's out of bounds.
Incomplete. Throw them away better than that, Joe. Throw them away better than that.
No kidding. That's an interception. That's intercepted. I'm sorry, that's intercepted.
Did his feet?
No, that's intercepted. That's an interception. He caught that ball sliding out of bounds. That's an interception.
But watch his feet. Looks like his feet hits the boundary before.
No, his feet were up in the air before he slid out. They got away with one on that one. But what? What? Joe, what? Joe Burrow just escaped 2 sacks. Dead to right sacks. Right here. First one, Chris. That should have been sacked. Then right here, Chris. Should have been sacked. High stepped out of it. And then ran for the first down.
That high step was massive because it was like, oh.
Mick says he dropped the football. Okay. Because from what it looked like, from my angle, it looked like an interception. I didn't see the ball.
Wow.
I saw the ball go into his arms. But I didn't see it go through the arms. Now,
wow. That was a great way.
But also, you got to remember, I'm colorblind. So the football is very similar to the color of the Kansas City Chiefs uniform. And from that angle, I lost the ball with the color of the uniform, and I couldn't quite see. So if it did slip through and then go down, then What in the world is going on with the freaking score, man? All right. Shotgun, running back to his left, takes a snap. It was a gang rush. Quick pass out to Boyd, who gets a yard past the line of scrimmage. Lucky he even got that football out. Because Kansas City brought the house. I don't know if that was a blitz, but there were 3 guys behind the line of scrimmage, like behind the protection, closing in on Burrow. I see 4 flags waving compared to all the flags that I see out there in Kansas City. 3 receivers to his left, running back to his left, takes the snap. Quick 2-step drop, looks, steps up out of the pressure, takes off running, gets the first down. Slides at the 45. First down, Cincinnati at the 45-yard line. Not first and goal. Yes, it's first and 45. Or 55. Oh, where's the face mask on that play? That was serious face mask and no penalty. Serious face mask. No penalty. That's nuts. Takes a snap. 3-step drop. Looks. Just dumps it off the sample. And looks like we have a false start, maybe. Timeout. My bad. Cincinnati. Okay. Yeah, it was a massively missed face mask call on Joe Burrow. How do you miss that? I mean, you even seen his head go yank back. I mean, that was pretty darn obvious. If a ref ain't going to call that, they ain't going to call nothing. They ain't going to. You could pick someone up and body slam them, and they're not going to call it. They're not going to call a face mask on a quarterback. I'm just saying.
Yeah, these are the guys that you bring a feather to the party, and they're already like, hang on, is he allergic?
Right. We're about to see a few rock bottoms happen here. I don't know if you guys are, wrestling fans or not. I don't remember what the move that Stone Cold, what that was called.
Stone
the
Cold
stunner. The stunner, yeah. You could get away with a stunner in this game. Encroachment defense, automatic 5 yards.
Tell you what, that just seems like they've had the ball forever in this half.
I know.
Yeah.
And they have.
And that's probably the best way to keep them from scoring is just keep them off the field.
Mm-hmm. Let the time roll down. That's what Cincinnati needs to do right now.
Yeah.
Hike the ball with just a couple seconds left out of every snap. Walk down the field, score something. Something. Field goal. I don't care. They're at the 50. 1st and 5. Quick pass. That's Higgins, who's trying to outrace everybody. He does. Breaks some tackles. Gets all the way down to the 34-yard line?
Yeah.
24-yard line. No, 34. Okay. Nice move by T.
He's having a good game. He's having a real good game.
They took Chase out, but they forgot. Oh, yeah, they have T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd.
Yeah, because to your point, they were like, okay, we stopped the run and we stopped their number 1 receiver. Literally, number 1 receiver. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Under center, single setback, takes a snap. That's a handoff to the running back. Gets demolished 4 yards deep. But we got a flag.
Yeah.
And that's probably going to be a false start.
I seen that first. I was like, oh, somebody's not happy.
Nope. But the good thing is, Oh no, I would decline that. I'd decline a false start all day. Did they decline it? We're about
No,
to
they
find-
blew the whistle. They blew the play dead before it was ever.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
That's why I say it. If not, otherwise somebody's going to be having a coaching problem.
1st and 15 at the 39-yard line. Split receivers. Now we got a timeout or some kind of crap going on in the field. The referee, due to unforeseen circumstances, we have no idea what's going on the field. Even though we're right here,
Yeah.
we're going to
We're
stop
used to
the
that.
play in the middle of the game and talk gibberish to give this Kansas City defense a little bit of breath. All right. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Shotgun running. Oh, no. Now still same setup. Just moved a couple people around. Takes a snap. 3-step drop. Looks. Quick pass. Back shoulder throw. A little too high for Higgins.
Wow.
That's the second time that he missed Higgins by about, I don't know, Wilt Chamberlain length.
I was like a little too high.
Yeah.
Lawrence is once again being the nice commentator.
Well, you know. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow's got some eyes, like big old eyes on him.
Owl eyes, doesn't he?
I know, right?
It's like I see everything.
Takes a snap. 2-step. He is really good at that 2-step drop. Oh, look, Jamar Chase catches a football in this game. Is that the second or third time he's done that?
Second, I think.
It's 3rd and long, like 3rd and 10 now. The field goal kicker's lining up, hoping to get some action in this game. Because he's already got a couple field goals, and because he got those, he was like, you don't get to kick the extra point. We're going to go for 2. Under 7 minutes left, 3rd down and 8 at the 34-yard line. Looks, quick pass to the running back. Running back gets stood up immediately at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down and 8 at the 34. Here comes the field goal kicker.
That was excellent tackling right there.
Oh, my goodness.
Was,
great open field tackling. He squared him up with Perrine and just laid into him. Good job.
Yep. Perrine was like, I'm in overdrive. Oh, and I have no traction.
Yep.
That was excellent. Hamstring tackle right there.
Oh.
All right, so get the field goal.
Well, hold on. It's a long field goal.
Yeah, that's why I said get the field goal. Let's make this not all for nothing.
52 yards. It's up and must have got it because
It's
they're
good,
celebrating.
Yeah.
I couldn't see the ball, so
it was
but they're
moving left the
celebrating.
whole time, and it looked like it made it by like about that much. It looked like.
There, I see it, and he did make it. Okay. And the Bengals, for the first time in the game, take the lead by a score of 24-21.
There you go. Now it's Kansas City's turn. Said, all right, guys, we did this last week. This is how we do it for the last few
Could
years.
you imagine the final 6 minutes being like the final 6 minutes of last week's game?
I can hope.
Can't do that to me, man. My heart can only take so much. Just saying.
But just remember, you were running a little low on energy and stuff, so they're trying to help get you invested in this thing.
No.
Kim's gonna be like, no, you're not coming into the room all amped up like that.
She's sleeping right now, and I'm a little loud.
Oh, okay.
But it is what it is, because I'm live streaming, and I'm trying to make this an interesting commentation for all 6 of you people.
We appreciate it, guys.
All right. I'll tell you what. That Kansas City defense has got to be tired of shit.
I would think so. And the thing is this offense for the Chiefs, for whatever reason, is just not connected. You know what I mean? They came out of the locker room like they'd already won something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, hey, and you always see it too. You know, these teams lose their rhythm and stuff, and it's really hard sometimes to get it back. I mean, seriously, if the Cincinnati defense can just keep just doing what they've been doing, and
I mean, but that's a hard ask.
it is absolutely. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
straight drives to force a punt or a turnover.
yeah.
Wow. And it's Cincinnati's defense. I mean, it's not like we're talking about, Buffalo's defense or which
Right. Or the
did
Bucks.
pretty good in the first half. The Bucks defense or San Francisco's defense. It's Cincy's defense. I mean, they got some okay players on that defense, but they're not like great, but they're doing pretty darn good right now.
Yeah. But the thing is like you said, this Kansas City can strike super fast.
Literally,
what, 6 minutes? Yeah, 6 minutes left.
Literally, so far, Kansas City's had 10 times more yards in the first half than they have the second. 10 times. Wow. They've had almost 300 yards in the first half, Kansas City did.
Yeah.
34 yards in the second.
Wow. I do it right.
Yeah.
And that's a mix. I mean, that's a mix. That's Cincinnati's defense is playing good, but like I said, I feel like a lot of this is Kansas City's just lost that rhythm, lost that clicking.
Hardman in motion. That's a snap, quick pass. That's a wide receiver screen to Hardman, who's trying to make some jukes and stuff. Picks up about 4. Second and manageable there. Well, it's also, when your offense is doing a good job and your defense kind of stops you once or twice, that starts throwing your offense out of rhythm, no matter how good you are, no matter how potent you are. Even Mahomes is going to get out of rhythm in situations like that. He's just got to find his rhythm back, and that's what he's going to try to do on this drive. McKinnon in motion, quick pass out to Kelsey. Kelsey hit immediately, but I'm pretty sure that Apple didn't get there fast enough, and Kelsey picks up the first down.
Yep. So that's something else they could do. They could just start working Kelsey and just beating him over the middle with him all day, too. I mean, they can just do so many things. This offensive, the dynamic nature of this offense. I mean, ideally, I think they want to chew up as much of the clock as they can now. You know what I mean?
Split receivers, shotgun running back to his left. Kelsey walking the line. Quick pass over the sideline to Kelsey, who is then grabbed up and brought down after a gain of about 7. Second down and 3 upcoming. Patrick now not trying to play hero ball. He's just taking whatever they give him.
Yeah.
Tyreke Hill hasn't caught a darn thing this half. Nothing. Second down. They're saying 2. I'm going to say 3. Takes a snap. That's a handoff to McKinnon, who gets cremated at the line. Maybe picks up a foot. It'll be 3rd and short.
Wow. That clock just keeps on ticking.
Yes, it does. 4 minutes left in the game.
These guys are starting to see these guys step up.
Hill in motion, split receivers, shotgun, running back to his right, takes a snap, quick pat, Kelsey wide open down the
goodness,
all the way down to the 37-yard line.
See, that's what, come on, guys.
I just don't. Someone forgot that Kelsey was on the field.
I know. And how often do we see that all year long, where Kelsey's just roaming there by himself, just
that's zone.
Anytime.
They were playing zone.
Mm-hmm.
And he just went right to that open spot. Split receivers. Now man in motion's Hardman. Hardman's got the ball on the jet sweep, and he cuts it up the center, dives for the first down, but I think he was pushed out just before he got there. It'll be second down and like a foot.
I don't know, Mick. I've been asking myself that quite a bit this year.
Well, you could say that about every team that Kansas City has played this year, too, though.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's like, how does Kelsey keep getting this wide open?
Split receivers, running back to his left, shotgun. And since he brings the blitz, and the running back just takes it to the outside, picks up like 12 or 13 yards.
McKinnon's like, I got this. Wow. So what are you thinking?
I think Kansas City's going to win this game.
Yeah.
I think they score a touchdown with almost no time left. I don't even know if they get a playoff before the 2-minute warning. They have all three of their timeouts.
Why would they?
At the 15-yard line.
Yeah. Like I say,
they're not going to snap that ball. I wouldn't.
Nope.
And there it is. First and 10 at the 15-yard line, 2-minute warning. They have all three of their timeouts, which they don't need because they're just going to let the clock run down and then score a touchdown and win the game. That's what's going. They go the entire second half without being able to do jack or squat. It's the last possession, and Patrick Mahomes gets his groove back. Like I said, he just needed to find that groove back, get the easy, quick completions, walk down the field. And
they're doing what you expected from a playoff tested team. You know what I mean? They're sitting there under the big spotlight and they're performing. They're doing enough. I mean, is this their best game by far? No, but they're doing enough to keep themselves. I mean, I guess they control it right now. If they can really chew that clock down to under a minute.
Here's the thing, Mick. When you play a zone defense like Cincinnati's been playing for the most part of this game, you're not covering the player. You're covering field. All right? It's the player that tries to find, little holes in those zone spots on the field. Now, when they're playing man, that's different. But right now they're playing zone, which is what you want to do against a Patrick Mahomes type quarterback. The only problem is if you don't get quick pressure on him, that zone defense can be chewed up very, very well and very, very easily. That's why a lot of Colts fans were upset with Matt Eberflus this year, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We lost a lot of leads because of that. Now, at the same time, Eberflus changed up his style about week 10. He played a lot more man than zone. And because of that, they started playing well. The last two games, the Colts players just didn't execute. They were awful.
Yeah.
You're right, Mick. At this point, all KC has to do is just not make any mistakes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they're in field goal range to tie it up. Worst case scenario for them.
What Cincinnati could do right here is look like they're playing man, which they've done a lot. They've done a lot of look like you're playing man, then go to zone. Flip it. Look like you're playing zone, and then go to man. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they did that. They did that specifically. Just did that. And forced Patrick Mahomes to take off with the football. They did exactly as I just said. They pretended to be zone, went to man coverage, and got
Andy
pressure
stepped out of
on
bounds.
him.
And he stepped out of bounds.
And he got out of bounds. Yep.
Which is terrible.
For Kansas City, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Keep
Yeah.
that clock running. What are you doing?
I get that, but if you play man against a quarterback, Nick, that can scramble, like Patrick Mahomes, everybody except the linebackers are going to have their back to him. Even the linebackers will have their back to him. So if the quarterback takes off and starts running in man coverage, he tried to force that. He chopped that arm big. Patrick Mahomes just ran 46 yards for a gain of 3 right there.
And the defender is just like, thank God.
Right? He did. He had to run at least 43 yards here, if not more than that.
Wow.
And picked up 3. It's 3rd down and 2 right here. But man coverage is not a good coverage to play against really good scrambling quarterbacks.
I think Brandon Woods, he's sitting there showing Murray how he used to scramble. That's what Mahomes looked like there. No, I'm going this way. No, I'm going this way.
Inside pitch to Kelsey. They're going to give him the first down. That play works 90% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
90% of the time. The problem? Frank Reich got destroyed by Colts fans making that play, calling that play, and ended up being an interception because of what Aaron Donald did in that game against the Rams.
Mm.
But 90% of the time that play works.
Yeah.
My outside cat wants outside.
Dylan feels how cold it is, but never mind.
Yeah, we got a minute 30 left. He's just going to have to sit and chill. Literally chill. Hold on, Jasper. I know. You want to come here? Come here, Jasper. All right, let's see what's going on here. Come on, man. There's no reason to have. Well, did Cincinnati take a timeout? Because this is forever.
No, he stepped out of bounds and just.
Yeah, but we've been sitting here for like
I know.
45 minutes. Shotgun, running back to his left. Hardman in motion. Takes a snap. That's a handoff to McKinnon, who is met fiercely by Cincinnati. Picks up about 1.5 feet. 2nd and goal. Delete. Remove.
Yeah, I just reported him.
Yep. All right. This is a very, very close game here.
This is awesome.
Kansas City's going to win by 4. Unless Cincinnati comes up with some kind of monster stop here. I mean, they better come up with a turnover or something. But I just don't see how you could stop them at like the 4-yard line. A quick little slant pass or a little fade route to a corner to Kelsey, and the game's over.
Yeah.
Takes a snap as a fake handoff, and Mahomes under pressure immediately turns around, and he's going to go down. Bam!
There you
Oh
go.
my God, he got face planted. Well, he got to adjust his helmet. He got hit by the ankles and got face planted. I mean, hard. Watch this. Right, boom. Good Lord.
TikTok that, buddy.
Holy crap, did he get face planted. Third
That's
down
right,
goal.
Alpha. That's how you stop them. Absolutely.
There it is. 3rd and goal from the 9. I mean, they got to kick a field goal if they don't get a touchdown here. That's no question to ask.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
and
if they didn't, that would definitely be quite the hubris for sure.
You're right. Right. 39 seconds left. Kansas City uses their first time out of the half because time was running out on the play clock.
What's your play call? 3rd and goal. You're on the 9.5-yard line.
They're playing zone. I'd run an outside post. Have an outside receiver run a post route. That he'll hit that empty spot in that zone quicker than snot, right about the time where he crosses that line of crosses that touchdown line. That is a touchdown all day because that soft spot in that a little 5-yard then go post. Then yeah, that's a touchdown all day if they're playing zone.
Right.
We'll see what happens. Patrick goes up to the line to readjust protection schemes, moves back, got 3 receivers to his right, running back to his left, shotgun, takes a snap, 1, 2, 3 steps, bounce, 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 all day long, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Come up the middle.
Flips the cookies, puts it back in the oven, fumbles the football, yes! And then picked up by Kansas City all the way back at the 22. Patrick Mahomes. Dude,
Sorry,
you can't hold the foot. Colts fans want to talk about how Carson Wentz holds the football. I have never seen Carson Wentz do that. The whole time he was with the Indianapolis Colts last year. And Mahomes has done it at least 6 times this game. Am I wrong?
No, and I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here. I'm picturing now the coin flip. Cincinnati wins the coin flip. Scores a touchdown.
Hey, hold on.
And you look at Kansas City and go, how you like that rule now?
Right. Kansas City's got to hit a field goal. This ain't a chip shot no more. This is not just a chip. This is close to 40 yards.
Yeah.
3 seconds left. This will end the game. Or at least it'll either end the game or send it to overtime. This is the last play of regulation. 44-yard attempt. Kick is up. And it goes right down the middle.
Yeah.
And this game, ladies and gentlemen, goes to overtime.
Outstanding. Expect nothing less from this year, do you?
Now we could talk about your whole scenario of Cincinnati gets the coin flip, walks down, scores a touchdown, game over.
Yeah. I guess I was thinking the kick was a little bit shorter than what it was.
No. But yeah. That could be interesting. I need you to hold the fort down while I go let my cat outside.
All right. So, yeah, guys, this has been a good one. I'll tell you what. Everything that we've sort of thought, I mean, you're right, Job, you did predict. He was one of the guys from the Discord, and he was sitting there saying, I think this is going to be a tie. And I was like, why? You know what I mean? But you're right, Job. My bad. I honestly thought that this was going to be something that would be close, but I didn't think that it would be this close. This is awesome. Okay, Kansas City wins the toss. All right, well, my storybook inning's over with. So now, I'll tell you what, though, this game's had a little bit of everything. It's not quite the shootout that, everybody might have thought of at first because, we're sitting there, we're thinking, okay, these two offenses. But honestly, this has been one of those, nothing's come easy to the Bengals. But whenever they needed to step up, they did. And then in the second half, I mean, the fact that the Chiefs just did nothing until that final drive. Now what are we going to see in overtime? This is interesting. It's like it's a whole new game. Everybody's back to even. Let's see what we can do. I don't want this to end in the Chiefs scoring a touchdown in the first drive, though. That's for sure. I want to get both teams give it a chance to do something with this thing. Kansas City won the toss, Carlos. All right, Alpha. I don't know about that, man. This defense has been winning a lot more opportunities in the second half. Yes, they have. Nick the dog. They definitely come to play in this game. This has been all I asked for. I just wanted to see a good game, sit there and watch something that wasn't undecided. And honestly, at first half, it was a little questionable. You sit there and you watch these guys and you're like, okay, where's this thing going to end up? But now look at us. How you like me now, they're asking. There you go. Mick the dog says he wants to see a strip sack because Mahomes has been holding on to the ball too long. Well, he's definitely been giving them the opportunity. I don't know if it's the secondary is just playing outstanding or what, because, there's every time even though he's holding on to the ball, it's 4, 5, 7 seconds back there behind the line. So, yeah, he's had plenty of opportunities as far as his protection goes. Yeah, now here's the kickoff.
Who won the coin flip, Casey?
Casey won the coin flip, and they are going to take the ball, of course.
Yeah. Hell, here's the situation that I just happened. I let my cat out, as I said, because he wanted to go outside and hang out. And there was an issue. There was a black cat outside, sitting on my front porch, trying to feel some of that warmth coming out from underneath the door. And my cat ran him out. And then, right in the midst of all the heavy traffic on my road, he runs right out in the middle of the damn road. He didn't get hit.
Okay. It's like, I know you're not telling this story for a bad ending.
I almost did, though, because he came this close to getting hit by a car. And that's why I want, that's why I'm doing this donation thing for to get these cats off the streets and give them a place to be where it's warm and food and water and stuff like that, because that sucks. So appreciate both of you guys that donated real quick. Cyborg and Gorbanacron, appreciate that for the donations.
We're on 94. I hope you're not doing that. Remember, we're on a delay.
Yeah. Kelsey takes a snap, quick throw over the middle. It is intercepted. Nope, that's dropped.
No, all right.
Dropped by Eli Apple. That was a bad throw.
Yeah, that was way behind him.
Way behind him. I'm wondering if the receiver was supposed to take more of a sharp turn than what he did.
That was Kelsey, too, so you'd think they'd be on the same page.
I thought that said number 11.
Okay.
3rd down and 10, takes a snap, drops all the way back to the 15-yard line, throws a bomb. Did he catch that?
No.
Nope, that's intercepted. And then he gets choke slammed at the 43-yard line. But that is that's pretty much as good as a punt, though.
Absolutely.
So I understand why Mahomes did that. Take the shot. Bell comes up with the interception. Now all Cincinnati needs is a field goal to win the game. Guys, please respect the delay. I would much appreciate it if you respect the delay. Do not put something in the chat before we announce it here. okay, so that we could see what happened. That was a great double team work
Yes,
right
it
there in
was.
the secondary. Great.
Yeah, to Lawrence's point, you guys enjoy watching the game and seeing your plays and having your own personal reactions. That's all we're trying to do, and just share ours with you guys.
And you can't say, oops, it slipped, because you actually literally have to type it out and hit enter. Okay, so just saying. At the 45-yard line, Burrow shotgun, running back to his right, takes a snap, two-step drop. He has got the quickest drop release I have seen in the NFL. They got to call that play dead. They did, finally. T. Higgins picks up 9 on that catch. But they got to call that play dead. They can't let him sit there and fight like that, because then somebody's going to rip the ball out or somebody gets hurt or something like that. Cincinnati just needs a field goal now, and they win the game.
Appreciate you, Mick the dog. He says, I paused my TV just so you get caught synced up with us. That's awesome.
All right. Thank you. Shotgun, running back to his right. Now he moves him to the left. Takes the snap. That's a handoff. That's Joe Mixon. Takes the outside edge. Gets the first down. It's 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Need about 8 to 10 more yards to get in field goal range. Wow. Can you imagine this ending? I mean, seriously, they win last week in overtime.
And then they lose in overtime because Patrick Mahomes throws an interception. Instead of going for a first down, he went for it all. All right. Chase in motion. Burrow under center, single setback, hands the football off. Mixon full head of steam, runs forward, gets about 2. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kicker for Cincinnati's like, I can take this from 60, dude.
I got this, coach. I got it.
I got this. Put my name down.
We need the from if it's like that last kick, we need the hash marks for the high school or college football, because that thing was fading to the left real hard in the last kick.
Right. That last name on my jersey isn't McPherson.
Oh.
All right. Takes a snap, 2-step drop, throws over the middle. That's a catch by T. Higgins, who has been doing that all game for a first down.
It was a first down. Awesome.
That was a heck of a catch. Just reaches out, snags the ball out of the air, and he's been doing this 50-50 stuff all game long. As long as the ball is within reach, he comes down with it. The only time he hasn't caught the ball is if it was 15 feet over his head. Now.
Wow, what a game. I love this game.
Now they're well within field goal range.
Absolutely.
Big formation, single setback. Hands the football off. Cut back by Mixon. Picks up 6. 7. Sorry.
Wow.
2nd down and 3. They're going to go big now.
Yes,
and
they
just
are.
Run that ball. I would just go big and run that ball right down Kansas City's throat. That defense has got to be tired as much as they've been on the field in the second half. Mixon should be able to run all day. I'd put Perrine in right now because he's a kind of a bully back, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Again, big formation. Under center, single setback. That's a handoff. That's Joe Mixon. Nice cut inside, breaking tackles, goes down. Heck, I thought he went down on his own at the 12-yard line. I thought he was like, screw it, man. I need a breather. Look at that. Breaks an arm tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks an arm tackle there and then dives forward. The only guy that could tackle him was Drew Sample.
I'll tell you what, I thought they were doing that stretch play stuff where he was just going to keep going out. I was like, why? Go upfield.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Andy Reid's walking into the middle of the field. The referee's like, dude, what are you doing? You're not allowed out here. You got to quit that shit. You can't do that. Reid's like, well, why not? Because this is the NFL and you just can't just walk onto the field whenever you want.
But I'm Andy Reid. Kansas City Chiefs.
Unless you're going to put a jersey on and go out there and play defense, you can't just walk onto the field anytime you want.
Make the Dog says this field goal just keeps getting easier and easier.
Right?
Yeah, right now I'm just like, hey, kick it. Just kick it. Let's
Mixon-
quit snapping the ball.
Mixon has not had a good first half, or he's had one good run the entire regular time. He's had 2 really good runs in overtime, though.
Absolutely. Because all that banging and banging.
Mm-hmm. That's why you stick with the run against a team like Kansas City.
Man, just kick the ball,
I said
guys.
I didn't think Kansas. I didn't think the Bengals would win, but I was hoping that they would.
Yep.
Because they deserve to make the playoffs because they're just,
Yeah.
And this is a Cinderella run. Let me tell you.
Yes, sir. I thought, yeah, I agree.
They won their
100%.
division, but it's a Cinderella run because no one
Yeah.
expected them to go this far, but without any doubt.
I'd say I put them in Vegas. Both, one of those 2 teams is going to be the Cinderella team going into this thing.
Mm-hmm. If the Niners if the Niners find a way to beat the Rams, it'll be 2 Cinderella teams in the Super Bowl. Because even Cincy fans weren't like, oh, yeah, we're favored to go to the Super Bowl. There's no way. They're a dangerous team. I said that. Before the playoffs even started, I was like, Cincy's going to be the most dangerous team to, like upset people.
Mm-hmm.
But what they've done here is, Burrow just put his butt right where the McPherson, the kicker's like, that's where I want to kick it from. 3rd down and 11, they're going to kick a field goal. They ain't taking a chance here. On 3rd down, they're going to kick a field goal.
I'm glad, too. They're killing me. Every snap was like, no, just kick it.
He's made 32, 31, and 52 so far this game. This one is a 31-yard attempt right down the right hash mark. There's the snap. Ball is down. Kick is up. Game is over. Cincinnati defeats the Kansas City Chiefs in overtime by a score 27-24. There you go. That's what.
That's right, baby. The AFC is not a one-trick pony.
Nope. Everybody thought it was going to be the Bills or the Chiefs. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, like I said, I will say there was some fringe guys in the Discord of saying that, they thought Cincinnati, don't sleep on them, but a lot of us were of the like mind of, man, I just don't know if they got enough firepower. But
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, this was everything you could hope for. And the thing is congratulations. Cincinnati's been into the Super Bowl, what?
Once?
I think
Twice?
I want to say I was like 13 years old the last time they were at a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm old, I know. But, man, this is awesome.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yep. The fact that Kansas City just took a dump in the second half will be talked about for the next 2 weeks. You'll talk about Cincinnati making it to the Super Bowl, but the biggest story will be Patrick Mahomes and this offense couldn't do jack or squat until the final 2 minutes of the game. And then they just took a crap after halftime. They did. But, since Boomer Esiason and Ickey Woods and all them,
And I'm not 100% of an Esiason groupie, but I'll tell you right now, it's good to see his loyalty being rewarded because he's never turned his back on the Bengals.
Roy Crosby says, what's Nick Wright going to say? Joe Burrow looked Mahomesian in this game.
Now, and how awesome is this? Because now, remember the last Super Bowl they went to? Niners, Bengals. Who we got waiting in the wings over here? I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but
right?
We're halfway there, guys.
Right.
Back to time traveling to the past.
I am not reacting to the Niners-Rams game, Alpha. I thought about it, but I am just so tired. It's honestly the game I wanted to react to, and that's the game that would have happened had Loyalist tied it
Oh,
up.
no, you don't. No, you don't. I told you I didn't want to be put in that spot. I'll own it, because I did want to see this one. I ain't gonna lie. I was very, very amped. I didn't, like I said, I did not expect them to win. Awesome that they did, because like I said, I'm getting a little tired of the whole AFC runs through Kansas City. No, I mean Buffalo, Kansas City, Patriots are starting to put together a new core group and stuff. Colts. I mean, there's a lot of good teams in this AFC. I'm telling you right now, this is not a one-team division conference.
No, we got a lot of good teams in this AFC. That it showed, because everybody was like, during the season they were like, no one's separating themselves, so they're not as good as the NFC. That just means that we got a lot of good teams that fight each other. Remember?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. Yes, I know Joe B picked the Bengals to win this
He
game.
did, and I'm telling you right now, that's the one I thought of immediately. Because he was on his stump, and he was like, "I'm telling you, that's gonna happen." He even called overtime. So I don't know where you knew or what you knew, but keep us informed. If you guys are wanting to be partly informed, join the Discord, join the Patreon.
Definitely join the Discord, guys. Discord link is in the chat. I've already posted it twice. You can find it in the chat. So until next time, guys, I'm going to jump off here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Again, thank you, Cyborg and Gorbanakron, for dropping $10 in the donation link right down here to go to my local Humane Society of my county. To help get some of these animals off the streets, give them a warm place to sleep, something to eat, clean bedpans, that kind of stuff. No, I'm not streaming the Rams game. Well, we'll be watching the Rams game. You can join the Discord and hang out there. All right, until next time, I'm Lawrence Owen. That right there, that's Loyalist. And as usual, have a good one.
Just because a player's not a household name doesn't mean we can't make him a household name.